And I got a feeling that we're live now.
Yay! Say good day in the chat if we're live, baby.
Yeah. I bet we are live.
How about the tunes?
Folks, welcome to Grand Final Day. A day which will live in infamy. Much like the first invasion of American soil. Pearl Harbor, that's what he said, day will live in infamy.
Yeah.
In 1969, man walked on the moon. In 1971, man walked on the moon again. And then for a long time, nothing happened. Until now. Tom has run about 140 kilometres. I've run, I don't know, I've stopped counting.
Yeah.
Because you did it yourself.
Which is very impressive by me.
Yeah, you did very well. But now we are here grand final morning to bounce that running for Crohn's and colitis.
Woo!
I start?
Yeah, fucking start.
Okay.
Make sure the machine's running at 3 before you let it go.
I've got it at 5 already.
Fuck
it's
the
ready to go at
talk.
5.
Oh, watch out. How you give us a review of the treadmill as you go as well?
Yeah, look, we're not sponsored by them or anything, are we?
No. I got it from Budget Hire gym equipment or some shit.
Great. Look, in my opinion, I would prefer a bit of a bigger treadmill, like personally for me. Like if I'm at the gym, I want like a big treadmill.
Yeah.
This is like one I go to like a hotel.
Yes.
That's the one they have and you go, oh, okay.
So the website said this was the biggest one and the only one that could take up to 150 kilos. And I'm 144. So I was expecting something really big. They were like, make sure you got double doors so you can get the treadmill through and stuff. And then it came and I was like, oh, it's sort of little.
Do you know, actually, when I was in hotel quarantine in Queensland during COVID, to go up into Queensland, you needed to do hotel quarantine. They're like, do you want a treadmill or a bike? The TV production company I was working with would deliver you a treadmill or a bike for your room. And I was like, I run, but I just can't see how a good treadmill would fit in here. So I got a bike, like a little, those little thing, Peloton looking things.
Yeah.
I was like, well, thank God I did, because one of the other guys got a treadmill and it was like, you couldn't stand on it. So I can't imagine how small the ones that they thought they would send would get, you know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
This is one people have in their house, I think.
Yeah, totally. Like my one at home is much bigger than this. But I bought mine very recently. It's very fancy, I guess. But
checking in, Tom, I've done 190 metres.
Oh, Broden is absolutely killing it. How is everyone in the chat? G'day, cheeky Chelsea, Lord Leg. We've got the Twitch and the YouTubes going. So if you see us responding to some comments, it's probably because it's potentially from Twitch. Trying to listen to this and the Max Gorn podcast at the same time. Brain no work, too many pills bouncing.
I agreed. I think that's the way to do it, is to do two at the same time.
Yeah.
Take in as much content and lay it on top of each other as you can.
Yes. Where do we donate? That's a great question, Ethan Whitehill.
Great question.
It's a great question. Hopefully the QR code just above Broden's head works. If not, you can do exclamation LFC in the chat.
I was like that commenter. I was like, fuck, we totally should have a way on the screen to be able to go to the charity link. And I'm like, there's a big fucking cue card next to my head.
Yeah, there is. Yeah. And also, the chat commands should work as well. There you go. Echoes Whiskey's worked it out on Twitch. Which gives you more money, Dad? Twitch or YouTube? Well, for this charity stream, definitely donating directly through the website is best. But I will be donating any gifted subs, any donations, any subscriptions, any ad revenue to the charity myself as well. So it's all winners, but best would be directly through the website if you want to support the charity. It looks like we actually got some donations. I should get my phone out so I can read them out.
It's going off, Tom.
So we've got 150...
We've already had, and look, you haven't really spoken to me about this. We've been on 3 minutes. We've had $8,000 donated already.
Yeah, so we're already up to 8,000. So there was a $2 donation from Anonymous just now, and also a $150 donation from Joseph. So thank you so much, Joseph. I really appreciate that.
Joseph?
From Joseph. I don't want to read their last name just in case, you know?
Is it the Joseph we know?
No, not the Joseph we know. He's very tight with his money, you know that.
He's very thrifty.
He's very thrifty with his money, our friend Joseph.
Can't be trusted.
No, if it was Bitcoins, maybe we'd get a few donations, but actual dollars, no luck.
What a big day for the grand final it is. 2 teams going head-to-head in football. Is the best way I would describe it.
Yes.
As the week's gone on, more and more people have just been saying Brisbane are going to win it.
Yeah.
And I feel like that chat with Max yesterday just made me think Brisbane are going...
Yeah, he really... I mean, we sort of focus on Brisbane a bit, but, like, really, big ups Brisbane.
And it was funny because everything that we said, like we've been saying, which is this is an obvious thing, we were just wrong.
Yes, it's so funny.
So I think their backline's their secret weapon, Brisbane. It's like, no, you're wrong, idiot.
Yeah, their forward line's
shit.
best.
Up to 8.
All right, let me read some. Ashley, thank you so much for the $26 donation. Thank you so much. I read out Joseph's. Thank you so much to... I read that one as well. Thank you, Greg. Greg Vinyl, legend, for donating $300. Thank you very much, Greg. It was great to have you in Adelaide.
Yes, came
with us the other day. It was lovely to spend some time with you. Thank you very much for the donation. And 158 from Adam as well. You guys are so generous. We're smashing our target already. Appreciate it.
I just want to say, if you like this setup, I made it.
Yeah.
And it's all no, this is set up by our team at Stupid Old Studios here, who we work with in their building. Evan is doing the live edits. He's a fast live edit. He can do this. Go super live edit, Evan. Go. Yeah.
Hey. Oh, that was fancy.
That made me horny.
Yeah.
And it looked like I was crossing with you.
Yeah.
Do that again. Yes, bro, Tom.
Look, our heads are quite centered. It's quite funny.
And so they've got a podcast festival next weekend called the Cheerful Earful Festival.
Yes.
Go through the lineup for it because there's going to be 100 tickets in the room that you can do to these live podcasts, big podcasts that people like. And then also you can buy tickets for the online shows of them. Big names too. Go through them.
Exactly. So there's Mission Zach. We need some
them.
Mission Zach sales, just FYI, just quietly. Mission Zach, Will Anderson, Plumbing the Death Star, great.
The Will Anderson one is with Mr. Sunday Movies.
That's right. And both of the Mr. Sunday Movies guys.
Yes.
The Weekly Planet guys.
Yes.
Do Go On, Who Knew It with Matt Stewart. I'm the Worst with Claire Hooper. Confessions of the Idiot. Is that the full name? It's
that's Sam
Confessions
Peterson,
Pod. Yeah. Tuna Sandwich, Book Cheat, and Pop Gaze.
Yeah, so come in here and come support that festival. It's going to go off.
Yeah, it's called Cheerful Earful, and Bo Driggy is setting up a bar, so come early and grab a drink. Bodriggy? What did I say?
That's Marnie's favourite. There it is. There's the QR code for that.
Yeah, so there's... Evan's very clever with his stuff, so if you want to come down and see some fun podcasts, we do a podcast, believe it or not, but we're sort of going into retirement after the grand final today, so...
Going into the wilderness of a foreign country.
Yeah, so...
Now, Evan, I want to see if with two QR codes you can still go hyper on the edit. Yeah. Thank you. That's the only way I can communicate with Evan right now, which I like.
Right, Nick, right. So just confessions now, not... He's dropped the Of the Idiots.
All right.
This is more fancy than I ever expected. It is. It's nice. It's good to make an effort. When I said to Evan I'd love to do a charity stream, do you think we could use the studio? I never expected him to also donate his time and also get such an awesome setup for us, and we're very grateful.
He's a good man, a solid man, a strong-willed.
Yes.
Good with a camera. But also, it's worth mentioning that Australian Director Guild Award winner Max Miller is operating camera 1.
Yes.
So that's camera 1 there. So just move the camera a little bit, Max. Let us know you're there. Yeah.
Whoa. That's Max. That feels very Footy show in the 90s.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. So Trevor Marmalade did a gig with Trevor Marmalade did a gig with the Kick It Forward boys the other day. I thought he'd gone completely off grid, but he's around, and he did a funny. What did he do? He did a funny TikTok with him.
Yeah, and the Marmalade guys got to meet him as well, right?
Oh yeah. I love streaming on Saturday morning with the boys.
Where's your K's up to, Broden? At that exact point, I thought this can't be right. I'd done 0.69 kilometres. That sounds about right. 700 metres. Yeah.
700 metres. So you've been doing this every day, Tom.
Yeah. So far I've run 122 kilometres, I think. So I need to do 10 today, 10 tomorrow, and 10 on Monday to hit the 150 goal.
Yep.
And I've lost 10 kilos while doing it. So
congratulations, Tom. Give a round of applause. Pog in the chat for Tom.
Pog in the chat. Thank you very much, my poggers. I've got a few donations here, if you don't mind, Broden. Just
please
quickly.
Go for it. We're already past. We're going to crack this in like 10 seconds, by the way.
Which is lovely. I really appreciate all you guys. 26 from Aaron Quigley. Oh, I wasn't supposed to read last name. I'm so sorry. 50 from our friend Ben.
Who's
Ben, comedian Ben. I don't want to read their last name. No, not Ben Russell, the other Ben.
I don't know.
Oh, you do.
You know, like many comedian Bens.
Yeah, you know many comedian Bens. I don't want to dox anyone, but thank you, Ben. And 25 from Damien Paul as well. And then also $10 from Tennille. Oh, it's still going. $15 from Dan. And then 50 from Beck. Thank you very much,
They're
Beck.
great munners.
50 from Daniel. Thank you so much. Oh my God, it just keeps going. 70 from Ethan. $5 from Ali. Thank you. I appreciate that. So many. Up to 9,000 already. My God.
That's lovely. The website is on the QR code. If you go to the QR code on the screen, that'll take you to a picture of me going this.
Yeah.
No, just joking.
And also, you can hashtag LFC. I don't know if it's working in YouTube. Can someone from YouTube test if it's working? What do? You do a exclamation LFC and it should pop up for you, but I don't know if it works. Is all the music by Tom? Absolutely not. We got a bangers Spotify playlist going.
Holy Grail going to come on later?
Yeah. I put it. It's on shuffle, so
Right.
There's a few little footy classics in there just to keep us entertained.
Is this a good vibe? I feel like it's a really good Saturday morning grand final vibe.
Yeah.
I mean, you could be watching Channel 7 of just some people standing on the concourse at the G going, how good are the finals? And then interviewing, like, I don't know, a coach and go, yeah, nah, they're ready to go.
Yeah, it looks like the chat command in YouTube's not working, which is sad. But maybe
Is it in the comments for the YouTube live?
so it should, the way it should, because it works on Twitch, but clearly it's not working on YouTube. But maybe I could pin it or something. I wonder if you could pin it.
Corny's on the 7 panel. Well, I disagree with that. I think he should come back to Brunswick and just stand over there. How good was he? He was here, Max. He was here in this room. Not this room. He was over there. Yeah. He's very tall. Tom said a very... Do you remember what you said to him first?
Yeah, I was like, oh wow, you really are tall. You're I knew you'd be tall, right? But I'm usually tall, so when I meet other tall people, it's like, oh yeah, you're a little taller than me. No, he's like a foot taller than me.
Really
it's crazy.
tall. And do you know what? He's just like as tall as a normal basketball player.
Yeah.
Fucked.
Yeah, he's not nearly as big as like Joel or anything, is he?
No, I think he's close to Ben Simmons' height, or Ben's like about his height.
Yeah.
Which is insane.
For the people of that height play point guard, which is crazy. But he was definitely the tallest person I've ever met, I think.
Yeah. He's incredibly lean. He loves bike.
Yeah.
He's one of those things, people who like bike riding or like long running, like that endurance kind of running.
Yeah.
Man, Marnie and I last night did the Proj.
Yep.
Then we're coming back through. We went past the MCG for fun. And I saw every famous media person walking around. Mitch Cleary at the front of the Pullman, which is where Brisbane's staying. And went a bit further. I saw Kane Kwanzaa and his entire family. And I was like, Marnie was writing. She was writing an article in the car.
Yeah.
And I was like, Marnie. And I'm like, get your phone out now. And she's like, no, I'm not taking a phone. I'm like, take a photo of Kane. She's like, no. And I saw them. And everyone was out. The festival's alive. We're running for charity. Not running, walking.
Oh yeah, Dwayne SN
that
was live at the
fantastic. So
festival.
the Kick It Forward went on, the way they told it to me, they went on Dwayno, Midday Madness. But he was broadcasting live from the Footy Festival. And they didn't think he knew. They've been talking a long time about how they want his T-shirt. He sells this T-shirt, Dwayne's World T-shirt.
Yeah.
He doesn't sell it, he just gives it out. And they wanted it. And so he came on, he acted like he didn't know them. And then at the end revealed he was wearing 3 shirts all to give to them. And also Goxie was messaging me directly. This is the way it all played out. Aaron Gox, he's going, should I bring Dwayne some milk? I didn't see any of this. I was doing something. And then I just opened my phone. I've got video after video after video of him walking towards Dwayne Russell. Going, can I give you milk? And then he gives him milk on air while he's talking to Harry Sheasel. I mean, he shared it on his socials now, so go have a look at that.
That's very, very, very funny.
We've hit the target, Tom.
Oh my God. Thank you so much. That's phenomenal. Thank you so much, everybody. Let me read out some of the donations.
Why don't we just make up a fake charity? We could be rich.
We could have been. Okay, so we had 50 from the other comedian Ben, or at least someone who put in the name of comedian Ben. So that's 50 from both comedian Bens, I know. 50 from Toxic. Thank you so much, Toxic.
I've always said toxic people are good.
Yeah, they're my favourite people. 150 from Sarah. Oh, I've got to be so careful not to read their last.
Don't read their last name.
50 from Cameron.
Is that? Do
20
I know that
from Laura. Thank you, Laura.
It's funny how when you remove the last name, it's really hard to. Who is that?
Yeah, exactly.
So guess who came into the studio yesterday? Max.
Yeah, Max. 15 from Cameron. 100 from Al. Thank you, Al. A good friend of the podcast in Al. You guys know Al. 500 from Ryan. Thank you so much, Ryan. 500 is phenomenal. So high. Thank you very much. 30 from Richard.
It's not the comedian Ben. Just we got to call that out.
All right, not the comedian
nice
Bill.
Person called Ben.
Just a nice person called Ben in the chat. Yeah. Yeah, that was a lovely dude. 15 from Jacob. 300 from Tom. Thank you very much, Tom. That's incredibly generous.
This feels like an episode of Black Mirror.
Does it?
My life this week feels like an episode of Black Mirror.
Yeah. 9 from Kevin. And we're up to date with the donations. Thank you so much, everybody. Incredibly kind.
You should change the goal to like $15 million.
Should we change the goal to 15 million, or should we just like smash our goal and feel good about ourselves?
I reckon get it to put the goal to 10,400.
All right.
I don't think we'll hit that. I don't know. Move it to something that we will hit, so you'll feel happy about it.
Yeah, I think it's really cool. But yeah,
And
I think I'm already so happy. But we could move it to.
just leave it if you want. Just leave it.
No, I think that's a good thing because it's like we want to work hard. 15, Rhino says. I mean, you guys have been so generous so early.
9,000.
Because I'm going to chuck in a big donation at the end of all my Twitch revenue and stuff.
Okay, right.
So maybe we could go to 15. You know, like that would be fun.
And then as long as you've got a safety net where you can.
Yeah.
We hit it. We did it.
Yeah. Because the other cool thing is if we did hit 15, I think we would raise the most as a team out of everyone, which would be very cool.
Just smash those dogs. That's what.
Yeah, we want to smash all the other
It's a
dogs, you know.
competition.
Yeah, obviously, we want to be the best. So we got a few other big names. Obviously, the Footy with Broden Kelly's number one in the team competitions. But then obviously we're going up against Trust Your Gut IBD Warriors of South Australia. So I want to smash those dogs, of course.
Oh.
I'm just joking. I'm being facetious. But lots of great people out there raising money for Crohn's and colitis.
Nick in the comments makes a very interesting point. What if we drop the target to like $500? Then it's like, then we've just humongously beaten our target.
That's true.
Set your goals low and then...
That is very true.
I've done 1.35 kilometres.
Amazing, Broden.
Pick this up.
Yeah, I go at 5.5, Broden. What do you want?
I'm now at 5.6, so I win.
Oh, amazing.
I was doing it 4.5 because I'm also talking into a mic.
Yeah, no, 4.5 is nice. I do 4.5 when we're just, when I'm like answering emails and stuff on the treadmill on Monday morning, you know?
We're going to shit this in. Like, we've already done 20 minutes odd, you know?
Yeah, we haven't answered any. Like, there's been so many great discussion points in the chat, and we haven't even needed them yet.
Yeah.
Like, someone said to do...
I saw a great point before the word POG. And
POG.
A good point.
We love POGs in the chat. How many Ks are we up to? Yeah, I think Broden just said he was up to
1.4 now.
1.4. Excellent.
Tom, we're going to talk through how the 2.5 hours are going to work.
Okay, great.
So I'm thinking...
Yeah.
Which is 150 minutes, by the way.
Yeah, it is. Very clever.
So it's a K a minute, which we're not doing.
No.
We're running 150 minutes or walking on 150 minutes.
Yeah.
I think I go for like an hour 10.
Yep.
Throw to you.
Yep.
You hop on.
Yep.
I'm going to go change into a suit.
Yep.
I'll clean.
Yep.
Is this the Fox Footy song?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Shit, yeah. I feel like I got to run.
Get those guys up.
Room? Can we jack it in the room?
Yeah, pump it up in the room, Ev, if you can.
You might have to do it from remotely.
Oh, no, there it comes. Yeah, now it's a vibe in here.
Whenever the Fox Footy song comes on, I run.
Yeah.
You can't stop.
We missed the Swans theme song just before as well.
It doesn't rev me up, though.
Oh, okay. But yeah, what were you saying? So you're going to do an hour and 10?
Yeah, and then I'll throw to you.
Yep.
And then Glory. I'm running at 6.9 on the speed.
Oh my God. 69. Yeah, I've got to do my 10Ks today, otherwise I won't hit my 150. So I might have to pump it a little bit.
How long do you have to do?
10Ks.
How long is that?
Usually I take 2 hours to do that, but
Jesus.
I think I'll just pump it a little bit.
You can do that.
No. I don't want to kick you off the treadmill. This is great content. Shadow boxing. We need shadow boxing, Broden.
I can't. There's a microphone here. I can weave around it. This is the soft bit of the song.
Yeah, the soft bit of the
lost
song.
it. I'm sad, but then it will rise.
Then it will rise. You're very fit, Broden. So what I was going to say before is to get to my 150Ks, right, I've had to run 5Ks every day, and it's been a challenge. I've been walking mostly. But I have a friend who also signed up to do it, Alex P182 from the chat. He just went for like 4 runs. Just fucking run like 18Ks each time, and then he was done. I was like, oh, so if you're fit and good at running, it's much better, huh?
I'm not a good runner.
You should both run at 9:11 at the same time. Yeah.
Here we go. Yeah.
At 6.9, 10Ks in like 9 minutes. I know, but I can only really do 5Ks, Astapin. I'm very unfit. I weigh 150 kilos.
Yeah, but you are including my case, Tom, so...
Yeah, should we include Broden's?
Yes.
I better start warming up. That's what I gotta do, otherwise I'm gonna be sore.
Yeah, see, even Fox Footy gets you stretching.
Yeah, oh yeah. That's a good stretch. Feeling that? Oh yeah.
Tom, we're losing money. The money's dropping off.
Oh no. Oh no. We're losing money the more I stretch.
Taking back their money.
Thank you, Kat. Vibes are immaculate.
How good's this song, but?
Such a good song.
One of the first people I reached out to when we started doing interviews was the guy who created this.
Yeah.
He's a UK composer.
Yep.
His name escapes me right now.
Something Wilmot, is
He's
it?
also written the theme song for heaps of Fox US stuff, like
Oh, right.
US football, and he, like, clearly Fox paid him. They went and got the best person for the job in the world.
Yeah.
And, oh, it's gone now.
It's finished.
The jam's pumping, though. A bit of vibe in here.
Yeah, we like a bit of vibe in here, Evan. It's good, as long as it's not bleeding into the mics too much.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to cause any feedback issues,
No.
but...
yeah.
Oh, yeah, this is good, actually.
But so I asked him, I reached out to him, and he never got back to me.
Yeah.
I might have another crack next year.
Yeah, and even if we could find his agent or something, you know, that always helps, you know?
Yeah.
Sometimes direct doesn't work. Sometimes direct is better, but sometimes doesn't work.
Maybe I should ask Rupert Murdoch.
Rupert,
Boy,
my guy.
Rupert, I'm from Adelaide too.
Oh, yeah, this is a tune, actually. This should get you running.
Absolute tuna fish. Huh?
Joe Danaher is rumoured to be retiring. Yeah, but that was separate to the BT thing. I don't know. I did a really funny zinger on Thursday night about it. That won't be
You're so
repeated.
happy with yourself. He's so happy with himself.
Nah, it was fun.
again.
I crossed the line.
No, you can't. No.
It was for the live.
The audience were quite shocked.
Yeah,
I realised I was on stage with fucking not Joe Rogan, someone who's just a real provocateur.
yeah. Like, who's the guy who from UK who Tom used to tour with?
You're like you're Jimmy Carr.
Yeah, I'm Jimmy Carr now. You know, I do
just said-
hot bits.
It was essentially saying, people. So, someone in the chat just said that I'm muted, and I fell for it again.
Can you imagine?
Tom did it to me the other day.
Oh, that'd be funny. BT announcing he's joining the footy. I don't think so.
I was driving home thinking yesterday, how much would I have to pay Max Gorn to have him come in every Sunday night? Oh, yeah.
Probably quite a lot, I imagine.
What are you doing?
Just warming up, you know? It's very important to warm up. Roast comedian Tom, exactly.
He's an edgelord. You know the time you were... Did people know that you were once roasted by Jeff Ross, genuinely?
Yeah, that was pretty fucking
people
crazy.
that?
I don't think so. Tell it again, Broden.
Well, you can't do the punchline, but he was Roastmaster. You know, the Roastmaster from all the US roasts. Auntie Donna was performing at Montreal Just for Laughs, and we were performing at a big gala there. And part of doing the big gala, before you do a broadcast at Montreal, they do a test show in a smaller room so that all the producers and stuff can see your material and check if it's okay and they're happy with it.
Yeah.
So Auntie Donna got up and did our show. One of the bits we did was a sketch we do called Everything's a Drum, where Tom's on stage with a drum pad. Stage we were performing at didn't have a backstage. So we got up and did Everything's a Drum. Tom was on stage drumming. and then picked up the drum pad and went off to the side and hid in a corner. But there was no way of leaving. The only way to leave was to walk in front of the stage through the audience. And so the person after that, who was after us, all the Donna boys ran off through the audience and left, but Tom was stuck side stage.
Stuck.
And then halfway through his bit, Tom just gave up and left and picked up all his drum equipment, all this drum pad stuff, and walked halfway through Jeff Ross's stuff.
I wasn't waiting a fucking hour. Like, fuck that, you know. Like.
Well, fucked Jeff Ross's set. Have this man come through with all this tech in his hand through the crowd, so he just stopped and stared at Tom.
It was very
Everyone
awkward.
laughed. And then Jeff Ross said, "It looks like he fucked a robot."
Ah, look at this guy. Looks like he fucked a robot.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah, how is the jogging and talking, Broden?
I love it.
I'm not prepared.
Not good. Not good.
Can you tell me about your jersey, Broden? I've been meaning to ask you. What year is it?
I think it's 2022.
2022, right. I really like it.
Yeah.
I think it's one of the better ones I've seen.
When we won a flag, I want to know from other people, when your team wins a flag, all of a sudden you lose a sense of how much a grown person should buy football merch.
So you've got a lot of 2022
I bought 3
stuff.
Guernseys at different times, so many Melbourne Premier shirts, pictures, stickers. I really just went off.
Yeah, I think it's really cool. I love the way that like the sky is sort of blue and it makes the white pop and
Hands?
yeah, it's really very cool.
Yeah, I like it. It's not very Melbourne. Like it almost feels bulldog-y.
Oh yeah,
like it.
yeah, because there's quite a lot of white featured.
I like
yeah. As a Richmond supporter, I confirm what Broden is saying. It's funny you say that because Max is also wearing Richmond gear.
Should we bring Max on?
Yeah, bring in Max. Come on.
Max,
Come in. There's a microphone there for you. We want to hear about what money you spent on your 3 Richmond premierships that you enjoyed.
This is Max, the director of Harney Donna, everyone. ADG award winner. Just made a new series for the ABC.
Hello, everyone.
How are you? Are you good?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Great to be. How you doing? You look.
I'm really good now.
Yeah,
It's kind of hit me running.
funnily enough, I didn't buy any Richmond merch
Really?
when we won premierships. But what I did buy is every premiership I bought. They released a DVD pack that has every single game
Oh my god.
of the season. All like 22 games and then the finals and stuff. And I bought that every year that we won. So at home, I have like 36 DVDs of like every game from.
And have you ever watched any of them?
I've watched the grand finals and I've watched the finals, but I have not watched yet like round 12 of 2017 or anything like that. My plan is still to do that, and I do want to do that. I think it would be fun to go back and watch just like some random games from those seasons.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But they're on DVD as well, so the quality is kind of shit.
Right.
The finals are on Blu-ray, so it looks good.
All right. That's funny.
Yeah.
Did they have you been on retrospective? I feel like you would like that.
Oh, you'd love Kevin Bartlett's son.
Yeah. Kevin Bartlett and Rhett. He has a YouTube channel called Retrospective, and he's the official Richmond historian.
Archivist or whatever.
Right.
Yeah. And he's just got uploads. People send him videotapes of old games and stuff, and he uploads them to YouTube. So you
It's
can
so
watch
good,
it.
man. It's
It's
so
really
good.
cool.
You would love it.
You would
It's like
genuinely
old
love it.
games.
Yeah.
Everything.
Everything, but
everything.
yeah.
Old episodes of Rex Hunt.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I have seen some of that.
I've definitely shared it before.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have.
I'm going to stay at 6.
Yeah, that's nice, Brad. Very nice.
Yeah, he shares a lot of stuff. You remember when Fox Footy started in the early 2000s and Clinton Gribus was the face and Tiffany Cherry? Do you remember that early?
No.
Yeah, so Clinton Gribus, who passed away very tragically in the late 2000s, he had a show called White Line Fever every night, and they would call in. They'd have people call in. Max is off. He
Max
didn't like
is
my
gone.
story.
He's done. I was listening.
He had to fix the framing.
Has to fix the frame. There we go.
Can you pass me my water?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
That's a cool bottle
This is
actually.
a Frank Green. Watch this.
Yeah, I've got one of them for my baby.
Oh, Frank Green?
Yeah,
That's a trendy kid.
yeah, he's a trendy little boy.
Did the story finish?
Oh. We're all waiting with
Oh yeah,
bated
so
breath.
just uploads a lot of that. But there was a show for teenagers that they brought out that was supposed to rival Channel V, but about footy, called Young Guns. And the intro was them like standing in front of art posters out the front of Luna Park. And it was hosted by a guy, I forget his name, but it was hosted by Amy Park, who went on to host, who used to be a journalist for Seven, and she reported once live. Amy Park's from Amy Park.
Yeah, that's right.
Classic football stuff, but I love. He just shares a lot of shit like that, and it was a great show on Fox. They'd throw halfway through an episode to like a video clip by Garbage, or like, it's my happy place.
Very much. Yeah, I love that stuff.
All the people in Perth are waking up now and joining us. Hello, thanks for joining us.
Hello, people from Perth.
Hello, Perth.
Should I read some donations really quickly? Because we've got a bunch more.
Hey, this is good. I'm getting good cardio in.
Yeah, no, this is good, Broden. You're doing really well. Okay, so we have...
I haven't eaten today.
I had 2 boiled eggs.
Congratulations.
Thank you. $20 from Aiden. Thank you, Aiden. 15 from Evelyn. Thank you, Evelyn. We had $9 from James. Thank you so much, James. 52 from Tim. 20 from Anonymous. Thank you, Anonymous. 20 from... I don't know how to say this name. How do you say that, Max? Is that Sean?
Sean.
Sean. Thank you, Sean. Sean. 9 from Sheriff. Thank you, Sheriff. 50 from Callum. Thank you, Callum.
Yes,
20
Greg.
from Will Shannon. A couple more. 50 from Hef. Thank you, Hef. Then we're up to date. Appreciate it all. Thank you very much, guys.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, it was. Andy said the right name. I think. What was it again? Say it again, Andy, in the chat. There was the. He's now married to Carrie Bickmore. This is stuff that I find immensely interesting. Is who hosted Young Guns in 2004.
Yeah, maybe
I
we
don't know how
should.
to remember this. I feel like I was across all the footy shows.
I was on Foxtel.
I was on Foxtel.
Yeah, right.
But,
Foxtel in 2000.
the extra layer that I haven't mentioned is why I think about Amy Park so much. Is because my parents owned the Michelle's Patisserie in Northland in 2002, 2003.
Yep.
Next to us was a jetty surf. She worked at the jetty surf, then would go and do Young Guns. Greg Lang, that's correct. No, yes, was that Greg Lang who passed away, Carrie Bickmore's partner?
Right.
Right, yes. Tragic.
That's a funny layer from Ben there that we won't read out. But all those in the YouTube.
I don't know. I think that was it. I don't think it was. I
was
think
a
that was.
different
I think
person?
it was someone else.
Right.
I think that was someone else. Or maybe he's remarried.
Yeah, right.
We don't need to talk about this.
No. We did a lot of good osmosis gear the other night as well. I was really into that.
Oh yeah, but we were talking about. What were we talking about? If two people merged.
Yeah, we were talking about photosynthesis or what were we talking about?
Yeah, we were talking about two people merging in symbiosis and
Symbiosis.
And
That's
someone
it.
said that's osmosis, and I said, no, cunt. That's a surf shop at Northland, cunt.
Yeah.
And then everyone laughed.
This is interesting. If you're eating a lot of eggs at the moment, Tom, have you tried tea eggs? You crack the eggshells slightly and boil them in spices and stuff. They absolutely go off. No. Has anyone done that?
No.
Tea eggs. It does sound like it would be nice.
Pea eggs. Because I boil a lot of eggs, but I don't think there's anything you could do that was interesting.
Yeah. I mean, does the flavour go through the shell, I guess?
Yeah.
Talk about eggs.
Yes, I was the heir to a
eggs.
Michelle's Patisserie. I grew up
Eggs.
in the Northland Michelle's Patisserie, and times were fucking tough in the early 2000s Michelle's Patisserie. Let me tell you, competing with Gloria Jeans, the Titans, Jamaica Blue,
Yeah.
and we were at war in Afghanistan, by the way. You think it was easy running coffee and cake out to pensioners at Northland every day? No, times were tough.
And where was the time zone? Was it downstairs at that
Northland.
point? But
To Northland.
next to Northland. Because I remember they moved the time zone a couple of times, didn't they? It wasn't always upstairs, I don't think.
I'll say as well
Yeah.
that
The water gets in the eggs.
There you
Also,
go.
Scrambled eggs better than boiled eggs.
I agree.
I feel like you're a big scrambled eggs.
I'm a huge scrambled eggs
When I
thing
used to get scrambled eggs all the time.
all the time, but not without toast. I think it's all about the combo with the sourdough, and I'm not eating toast at the moment. So just a couple of boiled eggs. You don't need toast. You can just pick it up and eat it, you know? Like,
disgusting.
do you think boiled eggs are disgusting?
Yeah.
I like them.
Who are you tipping, Max?
I am tipping Brisbane because I've been on Brisbane from the start of the finals.
Really?
And I thought they were I thought they're the best non-top 4 team to make, finals, whatever, in a while.
Yeah.
And so far, I didn't think they actually would get this far, but now they have, so I'm committed to Brisbane.
Yeah,
fuck
everyone's
yeah.
jumped on board with you as well.
Yeah. I've been strong all week that I think Sydney will win, but I want Brisbane to win. Like, I'm tipping Sydney, but I'm all aboard the Brisbane train.
I tell
Yeah, I
you,
thought they were the real sleeping giant at the start of the final series.
Yeah.
the sleeping giants were the Giants in the fourth quarter of both their games.
Yeah, that's true.
Can I say something about today?
Yeah, I'd love to hear it.
Everyone I've seen in the media today, and Dane Rampy yesterday, every Sydney person makes me feel they're fucking angry.
Really?
And they're locked in. Look at the visual of Rampy lifting the cup.
He's angry and
Because
locked
of,
in.
like, making up for last time.
No, they're like, we've been here too many effing times.
Yeah, and lost.
Yeah.
Pissed, Neil's smiling, happy, like they're going with the let's just enjoy this thing. And Swan's like, no, we're mad.
Yeah, so if Horth have made 5 grannies and lost 4, does that mean Dan Rampy and those long-term players have lost 4 as well? Or would you have to be like Buddy to have lost all 4?
Someone will know. Luke Parker probably.
Rampy.
Yeah, Parker.
Yeah, I reckon.
Rampy's at 250 games or something, so that's a fair few seasons.
Good song.
Yeah, I think it's a great point. I think Sydney should win.
I think the midfield's just too good. Rampy started in 13. I don't know how many they've won or lost since then, but they lost a couple at least, I think.
Yeah, I think Horse then has a
They've lost.
extra.
Yeah.
They've lost 4 since then, haven't they? I don't know.
Well, I'm not sure when.
We look it up. Someone look it up for the love of God.
Well, I just like to... Lost 3. So Rampy's lost 3. So this will be his... Yeah, so that makes sense. So yeah. If they lose today, they will have lost 4. So yeah.
That's so full of
Yeah.
all grand finals.
Yeah, if they lose today.
Yeah.
But yeah, very exciting. And 14, 16 and 22.
Yeah.
So yeah, they would be angry. They would be fired up. That's strong motivation.
And then Long Mai going, you're just not playing, bad luck.
Yeah.
That's a
Hard line.
coach who's like, I'm not losing this.
Yeah. And then on the other side, Danaher's like, I'm not even sure if I want to play, to be honest.
They're going with the chill vibe, and that might just work.
Yeah.
Last year had a chill vibe the whole way there.
They like, this is fun. I'm just laughing. Ha ha ha.
But I reckon if Sydney win this, I reckon they could be a next trilogy. And it'll ruin, because we had 5 different premiers in 5 different years for this decade.
Yeah.
I reckon next year Swans could just go, now we feel incredible. Now it's and now we just go and win 3.
Yeah. Yeah, they could. Certainly, they might lose a couple, but I feel like they're not going to lose any that can't be replaced. Like, Grundy might retire in the next couple of years, Rampy and Lloyd might retire in the next couple of years, but they've got a lot of young guns.
What everyone's excited about, the young guns are still
25,
surprisingly
26, yeah.
Yeah.
Still a long time ahead of them.
Young guns.
That's a great question. Max, when are you going to release your Megalopolis? Did you like it? I've heard so much from Zach about it. Endlessly.
It was awful.
You didn't like
It was
it?
awful. And anyone who tries to pretend that it was good is kidding themselves.
So did you watch it, Broden? I feel like you would have
I
said
can't go see it. Isn't there? It's interactive, isn't it? I can't go see it at Pentridge.
You can't, right?
Well, it's going to have a bit of a release, but and it has one tiny interactive moment that is unnecessary and stupid. And I don't know how they're going to do it at just regular screenings where they don't have famous people doing it.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Probably just the ushers or something.
That's right. They asked Zach to do the bit in Sydney.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh, because Lexi did it.
Yeah, and then they asked Zach to do another one or something at Keno or some shit.
And then Andrew
real
Hansen
funny.
did the one here at Myth.
Yeah, right. There you go.
So I don't know, this is going to get the ushers to do it at Pentridge at 3 o'clock on a Tuesday.
Yeah. Or I guess, they asked Zach to go do it or...
Yeah, I don't know. But the film is bad. The film is very bad. But I had to see it. I had to see it at a packed cinema. It was fun, but it was a bad movie.
A bad movie.
Thank the donators.
All right. We had some more. The donators. I forget where we're up to. That's the only problem.
That's all right. You can thank people twice.
Yeah, I can.
You can just not thank someone.
Yeah, that would be worse. Okay, thank you, Will, for the 20. Thank you, Hef, for the 50. Thank you, Maddie, for the 50.
Hey.
Very, very kind. Thank you, 13 from Sonia. Thank you so much.
Hey.
20 from Ben. Thank you so much, Ben.
Hey.
50 from Leah. Thank you
Hey.
so much, Leah. 50 from Luke.
Hey.
Absolute legend. 50 from Reese.
Hey.
Fucking legend, Reese. 50 from Anonymous. Thank you, Anonymous. I very much appreciate it.
Say hey every time.
50 from Jesse.
Oh.
26 from Josie. Woo.
Ooh.
10 from Anonymous. Thank you, Anonymous. And we are up to date.
Great. Good. Thank you, everyone.
Amazing.
Thank you so much. Very, very kind.
What a banger.
Oh, yeah, tune.
Classic.
This one Tom made.
I did make this one with your brother Mitchell.
Yep.
Where's Mitchell? Is Mitchell watching?
He's at Pilates this morning. I saw him on the road.
Because he's welcome as well. Mitch, if you want to come down and break down...
He will be here because we're going to go to the grand final together.
Yeah. Well, Mitch, you're welcome.
Why do you have to wear a suit?
Well,
You just
Mitchell,
wear a shirt, not a suit.
well, Mitchell and I are going to go somewhere special.
Oh.
We're going to go and have a drink in the long room,
Oh.
where the only full members can go. And you got to be in suit and tie. And then we got seats because we went in the ballot, and so we're sitting. But we'll go and try and have lunch in the long room.
Do you get how do you get the long room? Do you normally get that, or is that?
Members can go there all the time. If I was to take you for Richmond versus Melbourne, I'd have to get a long room pass, and there's like a limited amount of them.
Right.
So, yeah, and it's the long room's the famous room where there's the couches on the window. So the oldies, it's for the oldies, and so they can watch the cricket there or the footy there, and best seats in the house, arguably. It's filled with all old paintings of old white men. Yeah, and so they also serve beer in those waffle glasses or whatever you call them. Is that what they're called?
Waffle glass.
Old school kind of
Like a in like a tumbler, like a
ones that have like the waffle look.
like you have like cognac in them.
I don't know. No. If someone knows what I'm going to be talking about.
Yeah, people can tell us in the chat. There's also some donations on Twitch I've got to read out. So,
Mitch, can I finish my story?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
quickly?
No, you go, you go.
I've just realised I want to add a little bit more.
no, please go
I'm going to
for
wear
it.
my granddad's tie. So my granddad worked there for 50 years, and I've got his old staff tie. I'm going to wear that because he used to work on the long room doors. They are called waffle print, waffle handle.
Waffle
So
handle.
we're going to go in the long room and cause issues to the Broden of this generation.
Yeah. Pop off on it.
Yeah.
Everyone said different.
Dimple handle mug, yeah. You know what I'm talking about?
It's like a Steiner.
No.
No,
Prize.
it's not like a bit. I'm going to Google it.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking. You know it.
Yeah.
Waffle glass, you reckon?
Yeah, look up waffle beer glass.
Waffle beer glass. Oh, yeah.
I don't know what you're
Okay.
looking at.
Yeah,
know if
I'll
that's-
come show you, but that could be what you're talking about. Now we're just getting a lot of waffles, like actual waffles.
actual
Yeah.
waffles.
Well, what's the one that dimple glass?
Right.
Look up
Dimple glass?
beer glass.
Oh, because I wrote in waffle bee glass. That's why.
Waffle bee.
Oh, yeah. That's reminiscent of a Steiner to me.
Steiner.
Yeah. Like those ones up the top, Broden.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Very much like a big German Steiner.
Because literally everyone said different things and they all feel right, which is waffle, dimple, Steiner,
Yeah.
like all of those.
And all.
It could be like a pint. You know how like a pint is like different size in different
Yeah.
cities.
Yeah.
So I've just realised, everyone, is the story finished, Broden?
Yep.
I loved it. Thank you very much. Good to have a bit of history going. So I realised that we can't see, like, because we're getting a studio feed on our screen here, we can't see like any of the overlays for like donations and stuff on Twitch and YouTube. So I apologise for that, but there's been a few.
Oh, we appreciate it. Thank you.
A couple of gifts from Rhino, from Cade. So this is just saying Twitch, so I don't know if that's anonymous. But yeah, a lot of donations on Twitch, so thank you all for them. Really appreciate it very much.
Do you think, and be honest, because I feel it, I was like, talking to my partner Annie, who's not a big football person, but I feel like there's a vibe on this week, there's a vibe. Do you guys feel that?
Like around the city or?
Around Melbourne.
Yeah, I mean, I don't leave my house or the studio, so you
Are there
tell us
vibes?
about it.
My question to you, is there vibes at your house or studio?
It's hard for me to separate like you guys and seeing like
And football. We are synonymous with football now.
it's just there's a lot of football stuff.
Yeah.
I think though that there's definitely a bigger vibe because there's a lot more news and everything, and and Batuta haven't stopped doing articles
Yeah.
all week and all that.
Oh, it's September, guys. So Twitch is matching all the gifted subs.
Oh.
So if you gift a sub, Twitch will also give one. That's why Twitch is going off. I see. Thank you very much, guys. And I can see we can see the Twitch and YouTube chat. We just can't see the overlays. That's all.
I feel like there's something about this week every year, and there's obviously exceptions to this rule, but the sun comes out this week.
Yeah.
First time in a while in Melbourne.
Yeah.
Like today I woke up, it is fucking beautiful. It's a bit cold.
It's truly that like thing of like September, like in the air, like that, you know, finals time, and it's like spring and all that.
Yeah.
So well timed.
I can't remember a grand final where it was like raining and everyone had to go under the...
I can.
Yeah, when?
That one where... Isn't it the one where Geelong beat Port Adelaide by 100 points?
You had that?
Oh, right.
No, it wasn't that.
No.
Raining that day?
It was rainy.
That was the first... Oh, Port beat Geelong. Yeah, it was my first grand final I ever went to.
Yeah, right. What year was that? Like that was
2007.
Yeah, that was long before me. But yeah, when I think of grand final day, I think of those sweeping drone shots, you know, with just sunny and beautiful and everyone having a good time.
Yeah, I feel like I remember like a few rainy grand finals because it's always like a disappointment because it's like normally it does feel like it's sunny and it feels like it should be a sunny day.
Yeah.
And when it's raining, it sucks.
Yeah, 100%.
Just something about this weekend. Every year, I feel like I'm going to the grand final. I don't need to wear a jacket or anything.
Yeah.
It's it's nice. Well, I feel it makes sense that 100 years ago they would have gone, and weather is changing, but they would have gone, we'll make it in the nice time of the year.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll never probably lose last weekend of September, will we?
Well, it's been in October.
Yeah, it's been in October a couple of times, hasn't it?
But they'll just keep extending the season. That's why it starts so early now, because we've got to keep it in September. But
Yeah.
how early can we start it?
My vote would be that they stop doing that.
Yes. Agree.
20 teams and they all play each other once is perfect, IMO.
Yeah. I've done 47 minutes, Tom.
47 minutes, how's the Ks?
That's a lot.
I've done 4.38.
The most
Not many
impressive
at all.
thing is that you've been able to talk.
Oh, yeah?
Like, I'll probably go pretty quiet after an hour on the treadmill, you know?
I think just add mine, Tom. Keep mine included.
All right.
Because I think it's important when you're doing a live stream for an audience, communicate with them.
Yeah, and I will try very much so, but I just am very impressed with your ability to run and talk at the same time, I'd say.
I'm not that cardio fit. I'm
No,
definitely
but
not.
you still take care of yourself.
I had to go to dance classes so I could do cardio
Yeah.
because I stopped doing cardio for a while.
I mean, it's so fucking
How do
boring.
you that's my biggest question to you. How do you like stay interested for an hour?
So, my treadmill's really fucking expensive. Mine was like $4,000 because I couldn't find a home one that could support my weight because you can't get 150 kilos when you have 150. You have to go 50 above that. So I had to get a 200 kilogram treadmill, and the cheapest I could find was $4,000. And the silver lining of that is that it has this fucking massive touchscreen where you can put YouTube on, Netflix, anything. I have this giant fucking touchscreen. It's like way bigger than this, like way bigger than that. And you can, so I just watch I used to eat breakfast and watch my RuneScape YouTubers, like whoever uploaded.
I mean, I know
Now I go on the treadmill.
stuff they have that and everything.
Yeah.
I didn't think like it would actually. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, it was really difficult to find one. So for a while there I was like, oh, I'll just diet and get like a 120 kilo one. But I was like, nah, like that defeats the purpose.
I would say for an hour on a treadmill,
Yeah.
it is fucking laborious as fuck.
Yeah.
I think it's awful.
Yeah, it is. Can't
That's why
do it.
I think that's why people play sport at all over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really to be able to do that. But the one thing that gets me through half an hour, which is all I can do, till I lose my mind, is the best thing is TikTok.
Yeah.
You can just
Scrolling.
keep doing that. Because it's just 30-second clips that are supposed to engage you, and it's built to go, well, if that didn't take your attention, this will, and this will.
Yeah.
So I've done
Need that.
I've done 2 hours twice this month.
That's crazy.
But Mondays, like genuinely after our whip, I work from home, jump on the treadmill, just be on Slack, watch something, and there's just enough going on with Slack that it distracts you and keeps you sort of in work mode. And then in between that, you're just watching.
Yes, it's kind of like you got a standing desk, but also walking.
Yeah, like legit. Yeah. I could totally see it happening. Like any intensive stuff you can't do. Like I've tried to play RuneScape on the treadmill. You can't. Like I'd fall over. So nothing too intensive, but you can set a text. I took a few phone calls to Broden on the treadmill the other day when we were trying to work out a time.
Helpful too. Doing a live stream is really helpful. Like 49 minutes goes past like that.
Yeah, 100%.
Let's talk ideal grand final day meals, folks.
I thought this could be a topic that would keep us busy for a long time.
Right.
So I think I'm going to go to Royal Stacks and get a
Get the fuck out of here.
burger without bread for lunch, I think. So just a lettuce bun burger.
You going to double that, boy? Two meat? Two.
Oh, yeah, 100%. The one I get is called... What's the one with the jalapenos that I like? The King Suleiman?
Suleiman.
King Suleiman I like.
You ruck wallaby?
Definitely one of the best Royal Stacks in the city.
Yeah.
The one in Brunswick.
Oh, it fucking pops off. It's so good. And so that was my plan because I'm going to stay online all day and stream the grand final as well from upstairs if anyone wants to join. Anyone who is like me and doesn't have any cool friends to hang out with. Except you invited me to your house, but I'd already committed to the bit by then.
Yes, no, it's good you're doing a stream. That's fun. Big
Yeah.
streaming day for you.
Big streaming day. I may as well. I'm going to just hide in obscurity tomorrow. So, I'm going to do the Royal Stacks and I'm very excited about that. What are you guys going to have?
Max, what are you doing today?
I don't know. Well, I don't know what I'm going to do food-wise, and I don't know what I'm going to do. Yeah, so remember 2 days ago when I had to go home, I was talking to you guys and I said
Quite
I had
sick.
to go home because I was quite sick.
Yeah, you were really sick. Yeah.
It's worth talking, Max. So everyone, Max for lunch had sausage and sushi,
I had sausage sizzle and sushi.
which is the traditional great diet.
Yeah, it's like that time I had Thai and pizza and you made fun of me for a week, Broden.
And I don't know, and then I had severe food poisoning that
Did you? I didn't even ask you how you were feeling.
It
Awful.
was really bad. It was full exorcist when I got home.
So like vomiting from both ends or?
No, just vomiting.
Oh my God.
Projectile very
it-
hard.
I hope that doesn't affect you wanting to have sausage and sushi again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't now figure out, was it the sushi? Was it the sausage? Or
It can't be the sausage because everyone at the office had the
and
sausage.
sausage together. Yes, everybody did have the sausages.
Yeah, the sausage was, it was a sausage day at work. So
That's right. Everybody did, and people had more than I did and were fine.
yeah.
But also, I had sushi from the same place. I've had it like every single day.
Yeah, from our local Woolies, right?
Poisoning's more about what you had 24 hours before the symptoms.
Well,
That's true. It can be, can't it? Yeah.
Also, like true. And then, but what I had the day before was all really good stuff. So
People in the chat asking Max, yes, he did. He directed 2 Peking duck videos,
Yeah.
which won an MTV award.
Yeah.
Which one?
Or the Rolling Stones music video of the year. Hi.
hi.
I made MTV up, didn't I?
Yeah. But
Rolling Stone.
you know.
Rolling
I just have the superior memory, Broden. We know this. We know that you're very forgetful, and I always remember everything. You know.
I think, yes, I think it was a cursed combination. I don't think it was, even though yes, normally it's 24 hours. I think
Yeah.
it was a curse.
The other thing is like I always heard this term 24-hour bug, but I don't think I've ever had one before. But then I got that time off my son. I got one.
Right.
So you might have just like caught something off someone, or you know.
yeah.
Is that what happened? Did I tell you about this ages ago?
No.
I was so sick I had to miss a 2 guys 1 cup the footy crossover
It was brutal.
because I
yes, I remember.
my son just was a little bit sick but happy as Larry. I changed a few nappies and then it hit me like a ton of bricks.
But then,
Yeah,
oh,
right.
do you know a thing, Max, that Tom does every time he's sick?
People in the
I
chat
didn't
will
know
know.
until this podcast. We learned it about him on this day. Every time he spews, he's concerned that no one will believe that he spewed. So he records himself spewing
Yeah,
and sends it to people to prove that he spewed.
yeah,
Because he's got this well of insecurity about the fact that people will think he's a liar.
yeah.
What I sent to you like to prove that why he couldn't come into work.
Yeah.
Is that the vibe?
That was. I think this is where it started because we would at Coles. Like when we were kids, right? Everyone would just, I was really sick and stuff. So I started like filming myself like, no, I'm actually chucking cunt, no. You know, I'm actually fucked. Got the vid, Tom? I'd have the
I feel
vid.
like we believe you by now.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
I'll never ask you. I believe you forever.
Yeah, and I have Crohn's disease now.
Lie
So,
about it for the rest of your life. I'll believe.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what Broden said to me once, I remember.
Us.
Broden was like, the thing is, Tom, you have Crohn's disease, so if you're ever sick at any time, no one's gonna doubt you.
And on that note, just before you go into that,
Yeah.
if you like this setup, go to the Wide Ev. What I love, they've got a new shiny floor situation here. And I think it absolutely, look at that.
It's so cool.
Makes it the backdrop a whole screen thing. And I just wanted to say that if you like the setup as well, then you should come to the Cheerful Earful Podcast Festival, which happens next weekend. You got nothing to do next weekend. Go to a few W games. You should come down here. Tom, read out who's doing the Cheerful Earful Podcast Festival.
Cheerful Earful Podcast Festival. So it's running next Friday, Saturday, Sunday at Stupid Old Studios. We've got Mission Zach, Leguizamo Rama. They'll be doing playing a live clip and then doing some riffs off that live clip. So it'll feel like a very involved one. Will Anderson doing a special with Nick Mason and Weekly Planet guys. Plumbing the Death Star. Do Go On. Who Knew It with Matt Stewart. I'm the Worst with Claire Hooper. Confessions. Tuna Sandwich, Book Cheat, and Pop Gaze. And Bodriggy is setting up a bar, so come on early and have a drink.
I want to know this, Evan. Someone in the chat, you might have seen it, said, Keeper League asked, how much did the screens cost? Can you do an approximation? I know they are Evan's babies.
I think,
so much.
I think I know the answer, actually, because he was telling me that the screens themselves were fucking expensive, right, Broden? But the hardest thing was getting them here.
Yeah.
So he had to, hire special shipping and stuff, hire a shipping container and stuff.
Yeah, fuck.
To get it here.
And the assembling is a real nightmare.
There's 8,000 wires at the back.
behind.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's not like your TV smooth on the back.
You can even film something shooting into those.
Yeah.
It looks like Matrixy.
Like the Matrix, yeah.
Crazy back there.
But I want to
I think
say
the most expensive thing is the armed gunman who sits here every night and you'll get shot in the face.
Yeah.
That's really important to know as well. That's true.
That looks fucking stunning though, but I think it was 25 grand, I think, was Evan told me from the top of my head.
So Earful is really cool. So how does it work? Is it
Was that Evan?
Wait.
Double
50 grand it costs to get these screens.
Yeah, and obviously the armed dogs they have on site and the they're really impressive too.
The lasers.
And the lasers.
Yeah.
Lots of specials have been filmed here, James. Yeah.
So Cheerful Earful, is it like multiple podcasts on a day or
podcast festival sort of thing, but you buy tickets at individual ones, but you can sort of come here, have a drink, hang out. So I think in the car park it's all going to be festival vibe, so you could book and see 3 pods and have a drink in between, or
that's awesome.
Just see 2 pods you like and go for dinner in between or whatever. So
this is the Brunswick sphere.
Very very fun.
Yeah, this is. That's how Evan should start marketing it. Yeah. That's so funny. Oh my god.
This is big as well.
Who's your norm tips, fuckers?
Yeah, so I wanted.
We didn't finish the food. What are you?
Oh, right.
Oh yeah, I haven't heard from either of you what you're having. All you said was I vomited all night.
Yeah, so the point of that story was to say that I don't know what I'm eating because I have to be. I don't know if I still need.
You're still feeling? Are you just on toast still?
I don't know. I think I'm okay. Well,
Yeah?
I was thinking I'm ready to go to a Royal Stacks.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you could come with me after this, Max, and then go to your place of.
Really keen
Of living.
to try the lettuce option actually.
Yeah, I really like
It
it.
was filmed in this studio. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was,
Submarine in here.
Yeah, it had a submarine in here.
Everything cool you've ever seen is a good chance it was filmed in here.
Yeah.
I was going to say that. Do you remember last year in the finals, Tom?
Yeah.
On World Tour.
Yeah.
All we talked about was the food setup that we would have.
Because you refused to talk about Collingwood, right?
I was just thinking I was thinking about how much. When someone asks what I would have on Grand Final Definitely, I'm so well versed.
Yeah.
I spent weeks
weeks talking about it. Because we were in UK as well, so we had to really... But the funny thing was that we went out of our way to get such a spread on, and then you didn't want to eat.
No, it was 4 a.m.
Yeah, we had some hot dogs. I ate some hot dogs and a few bits and pieces, but Broden was like, nah, I don't want to eat.
I feel like shit. I was so tired.
Yeah, what are you going to eat at the MCG?
I'm probably going to try and get a roast situation going.
From this fancy long room place?
Yeah.
Ah, cool.
But if not, probably a pie. But here's the thing, right? I feel like the problem with an event like today is you want to get so many different things.
Yeah.
You want a nice, cool nacho situation.
Yes.
You want party pies, sausage rolls. You want all that shit. But then you eat one of each and you're done.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think pizza is the true and wonderful party option, grand final day
Grand final,
option.
really? Because I feel I thought it was really obvious and boring, but to say barbecue, I just feel like...
Yeah, you really can't beat it.
Again, it's that weather thing we're talking about before.
Yeah.
You know.
And you can sort of tailor your barbecue.
Maybe have a sausage, maybe have some sushi with it.
Yeah. Ordering a platter of sushi, do a barbecue. But I love barbecues because it's if you're in the mood for some satay skewers, you can do that. Some chipolitas or whatever they're called. What are they called? Chipolatas? Chipoloitas. And then you can, if you like chops.
Yes.
You go Greek style. So when we do a Greek barbecue, we do sausages, but we do chicken wings on the barbecue, all with oregano and lime and lemon and that. And then we'll do like lamb chops.
Lamb chops, yeah. I'll definitely do lamb chops and sausages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tom, are you ready to change
Salad.
over?
Yeah, I'm ready. Can I go to the bathroom before we do that?
We'll do it. I reckon we'll do like a 5-minute changeover here.
Yeah,
Tom, you
because
go to the bathroom. You
I go to the bathroom, then I'll read
Thank you for
donations.
joining us. It's lovely to have you here. Please don't leave unless you need to.
No.
No, yeah. So my issue with the barbecue thing, right, Tom? I mean, Max.
Tom.
You're Tom now. You are Tom.
I am.
Look at me.
Look at me.
You are the
Look at
Tom
me,
now. Is the Woolworths one you get bullshit? Like everything's dry and shit. On the maybe that's just a Skippy barbecue situation, but I don't think it's that good.
The meat.
Like going a rissole and a sausage is not that great
Like
with
the
white bread and oily and fucked and
Like the pack and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
Brisbane.
Hey.
This is a bad quality version of it. Listen to it.
This is
Ugh.
the French national anthem.
Yes, it is. It's in. Yeah. I thought in French they're just singing about Brisbane
Yeah.
and the lineage to Fitzroy and the Bears.
Yeah. What came first?
Yeah.
Are you saying the meat from?
Yeah, I just like the idea of we're going to a barbecue. By the time I was about 16, I was so off that shit because I'd been to so many crappy barbecues where it's oily as fuck and burnt and white bread from like the Coles white bread shit. Like it's all very flat to the point where I was like, I don't like barbecues.
Yeah.
Until I started to have either Greek barbecues or, American barbecues with brisket and wings and all those kind of.
Yeah, I mean, definitely American barbecue is going to win every day of the week. But I think I like I know we talked about the Greek one, but I think it's like a good, just like sausage and bread situation is the best when it's done right.
Yeah. Sorry, what did you say? What is when it's done right?
Yeah. So just like good sausages cooked well, white bread is the best, but with onion sauce and everything.
Tom's talking off mic, but he's getting himself in gear. I would love to see a pog in the chat for Tom to get him ready to go. Also, I have 130 meters until 6 kilometers, Tom, and for my, OCD head, I'd really love
Get the 6.
Yeah, you got to get that.
I'd really love that.
Did I do a bunch of donations before I jump
should.
on?
You should.
Okay, does anyone remember what the last one was? From Joe, perhaps. 50 from Joe. Thank you so much, Joe.
Our friend Joe?
No. 10, he doesn't.
Last names.
10 from Callum. 50 from Jordan. Thank you, Jordan. 20 from Elizabeth. Thank you so much, Elizabeth. 20 from Angus. Legend, Angus. 30 from Ben. Thank you so much, Ben.
Comedian Ben?
No, not comedian Ben. 15 from Mason. 50 from Ian. Thank you so much, Ian. 30 from Richard. You're a legend, Richard. 50 from Thomas. Thank you very much, Thomas. 150 from Darcy. Thank you very much, Darcy. That's very generous. We very much appreciate it. 50 from Daniel. 20 from Reese. Thank you, Reese. 50 from Kane. Thank you very much, Kano. 100 from Nick. Thank you, Nick. Very generous. 50 from Richard again. 2 from Richard. 50 from Kim. Thank you very much, Kim. And that's where we're up to. We're up to $11,859 out of our $15,000 goal. Amazing.
So good.
All so generous. Thank you, guys.
I'll bring it down to 4 just to get to the... Yeah, so I've done 6. So I'll hop off.
Yeah, hop off.
And you are on. Are you happy with a 4?
Yeah.
Alrighty. There I go. I'm just going to warm down. Yeah.
Is that how you warm down?
No, that's how you're supposed to. On a very...
Wait, what was that little foot action there at the end?
On a very fast, when you're doing like those very fast sprint challenges that the people do, they get their speed right, and then you lift yourself up and start running, and then put your weight down. It's like a whole art form to the treadmill people.
Feels different to my one at home, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, no,
It does feel like we're at a hotel gym.
Can I get my tea? Just toss me my towel.
Yeah, you want that?
Yeah. It does. It's, a new treadmill is like a new house.
On that.
This is from World's Gym.
World Gym. Is that in Entertainment Quarter in Sydney?
No, it could
from
be.
LA.
But it's. I went to the one when I was shooting a show at Village Roadshow Studios at Movie World, and I lived in the Gold Coast for a few months, shooting a show called Irreverent. All I would do was walk around Gold Coast and go to the roided up gyms.
Yeah.
And not to say World's Gym is that,
But it could be.
but I would get a big protein smoothie and just fill my ass with with different kinds of roids. And then walked. I was there for schoolies, which was the most horrifying experience I've ever had in my life. I thought it would be really funny to go on the Donna Instagram and live stream walking through Gold Coast schoolies. Yeah. And then I got there and I was like, this is not funny. This is actually just really, I'm really upset.
See how quickly you regretted it.
Yeah, I knew it'd be like, oh, it's funny, it's scary, huh? But it fucking sucked. I'm not going to AEW in Brisbane. I actually got a press release the day before the big show, and Tony Storm were doing a press conference. They said, please come. And I'm like, I'm in Melbourne, you fucks. And they didn't care.
It's true. I can't believe you're not even puffed out, bro.
Oh, thank you.
Easy game for you.
No, you seem very not puffed out.
I'm going to have a big sweat on in no time.
Well, that's good.
Sweaty.
That's what the people want, because you're going for the holy grail of raising money for Crohn's disease charity stuff.
That's
Do you even
right.
sweat?
I'm a bit wet.
Not really, though. I drip. I proper drip.
Up a drip.
Proper drip.
Apparently, you sweat for two reasons. You're either you're really healthy, and so like when you're an athlete, you're like, okay, we're doing that thing now, I better start sweating, or if you're very unfit.
Yeah, that's me.
And the two, and if in the middle, if you don't sweat, yeah.
Oh, in a
That,
minute.
that's completely. I don't know. That's just something someone told me. I don't know if it's true or not.
I back you in.
Not very unfit, just unfit.
Yeah, that's me for sure. No, I definitely noticed that as I put on more weight, I would sweat more for sure.
If you're in the rhythm of exercising as well, your body goes, "Oh, we're doing that thing now."
Yes, yeah, 100%. That's the thing. Like, whenever I start moving gear, I immediately start sweating, even if it's not heavy, and like my body knows. Oh,
Also, this is like Bikram. You're doing it under hot studio lights.
yeah, that's true. I like it.
So, Broden, since the transition from lamp-based film lights to LED, heat is not really as much of a thing anymore.
Got me.
Got him.
Just a little film.
Is it? Yeah, but surely, like, there's a difference between standing here and standing over there, outside of the light.
Not really. The LED lights don't really give off much.
Any light?
Is that an LED
I can
light?
feel that heat of that as well. There you go and put your hand against that. That'll be a bit warm.
Yeah, these might. But I mean, these, yeah, I mean, they're pretty fucking massive and also have a lot more power running through them and stuff. But these lights,
They don't give that much heat.
not too much heat.
Oh, it makes you think how, because yeah, it makes sense. Imagine how hot it would have gone on sets. Back in the
Yeah.
day.
So fucking hot.
Is this the whole thing? It absolutely is.
Yeah,
Fucker.
this is it.
It absolutely
It's
is.
just a
massive
hangout
fuck.
chat, you know?
This is everything. I mean, there is also a grand final happening at 2:30 today, which you
Yeah.
can watch.
Let's do our tip and first goal. Our tip, first goal, and Norm
Watching
Smith.
Max Gorn on Channel 7 right now.
Yeah. Let's talk. Did you guys see the Channel 7 rev up for the grand final they did?
Oh, with it was with your guy, right?
Yes, it was with Bruce McAvaney.
I didn't watch it.
Ah, did they?
It's him walking around the MCG.
Oh, that's cool.
I had word when we were shooting our ones at the start of the finals that they were like, we may have a certain special person coming to do them. And they were all very excited about that. So I was sitting in bed, and I try not to be cynical, and I try to, but I was sitting in bed watching it this morning in bed, thinking big day, grand final day today. And I looked down, I had goosebumps all over my arm.
Wow.
If you haven't watched it, go and watch it. It's absolutely fantastic. But the funny thing as well is Cassie, who makes all of those. You remember, how good are they?
The edits.
So good.
Yeah.
The editor. Yeah. Incredible. Incredible editing.
And like the vibe and the whole thing, it gets you completely revved up.
Yeah.
And then it's funny hearing Bruce speak, because I'm like, Cassie 100% wrote this. Like, it's the absolute. Everyone's like, it's this.
Oh, this is Cassie wrote them as well.
Yeah, she writes. We wrote them together.
Ah.
But then she writes all of them, and you can feel it's like this Bruce. Yeah, you can feel her in them. It's funny.
Did you imagine how you would have delivered the lines?
I didn't do that. I didn't stand in my bedroom pretending to be Bruce McAvaney. Etched in history.
That's what I would have done.
She loves words like etched in and, like Fagin and his men. She loves stuff like that.
Yeah,
It's just like, it's funny because you see the Fox ones and they are pretty good too.
they are.
But
Yeah,
you can just see the difference.
yeah.
Yeah.
In like ones that are just exceptional.
That's, I've nothing to do with 7, but 7 is making a proper push, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they've clearly gone, we're changing up how we do our shit next year.
Well, yeah, some odd signings, but
Yeah. I mean, not odd in the sense that they are the people who... Did you see it's happening at ESPN as well?
Yeah, I saw that clip you sent of
Zach Lowe, one of the best sports basketball knowledgeable journalists, got the sack today. And so ESPN has gone, they're having a lot of provocative people on now. So Kendrick Perkins and people who like, talk about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So I wonder if Seven's going, we just want really heightened characters now, because it feels like in history, Fox has been where the interesting characters were.
Yeah.
And Channel 7 was very down the line, very safe. Like, I feel like Luke Darcy is the most down the line.
Safe as.
Yeah. Not much to talk about situation.
Yeah.
And they're moving away from that.
Which is interesting, but I think because like Channel 7 bring those people down to safe.
Yes.
Because if you listen to Luke Darcy and BT and
On Triple
JB
M.
on Triple M,
Yeah, you're bang on.
they're different people.
Yeah. No, yeah. That's why I love, who's the guy I love on Triple M but not 7?
Brian Taylor?
No,
James Brayshaw?
JB. He's like my favourite, but only Triple M JB.
Yeah, and it kind of killed them because I remember listening to them on Triple M back in the day and being big fans. And then once they were on Channel 7, just no good.
Ash, talking about what BT's leak or announcement, I've only heard rumoury stuff, so nothing I could say. But if it's the one that everyone's saying, I hope it's not that. But we'll see.
Mish, come on down and hang out.
He just wants some oddball chat.
Yeah, all right, let's talk oddball.
Let's talk oddball.
So I talk about oddball and you so much. In fact, I mentioned it to Max Gorn yesterday. Is anyone with kids? I'm like, have you watched Oddball yet? And they're all like, no. I'm like, of course you should watch Oddball.
Well, you especially got kids. Great movie to watch with kids.
Yeah. So
Did really, really well.
Oh, huge. They fucking love their dog movies. What's this new one they got? Runt?
Love it. Runt's killing it. Yeah. Make a
Red Dog.
Australian dog movie for kids.
We actually should, Max. You've
Yeah.
got experience in it as well. So the story goes, the story of the Marima dog, which is a dog bred to look after chickens and not eat them. So farmers will have Marima dogs on their farm. They stay up all night. They're incredible guard dogs. That's all they want to do is work and guard their dogs. And chickens. They guard their chickens.
Yeah.
There's a guy in Warrnambool called Swampy Marsh. Real guy.
Real name.
They want Runt chat now. They penguins on this little island. There's this island just off Warrnambool where when the tide goes out, you can walk across. People die there all the fucking time for swimming through there. The tide.
We can talk about that in the
No, it's not about. And that's what Max made a children's film about. And then what happened is foxes. The whole island's full of penguins who lay their eggs there.
Yeah.
And foxes started to go across when the tide was out and eat the fucking eggs.
Yeah.
And then the penguins were all becoming extinct.
Yeah.
And they're like, how do we protect these fucking eggs? And then this guy, Swampy Marsh, played by Shane Jacobson in your movie, he's like, oh, I love barbecues galore and IGA, but in between that I have Marimas and my name's Swampy Marsh. So he put his dog Oddball on this island and protected the eggs. And he did. This is a true story. The dog they put Marimas out there and it protected the eggs. Oddball died a couple of years ago. Dogs die.
Yeah, yes, true. Dogs die. I think I remember hearing that actually. Yeah, there was a little article about that.
I don't know if Swampy Marsh is still with us.
Yeah, I was just trying to think that. But yes, that's right.
And then the film's a bit funner and it makes it a bit more of an adventure. Frank Woodley's a villain in it, trying to catch the dog and take him to the pound. And
Yeah, and there's an American who wants to do something.
Yeah. Oh, he wants to marry the mum who is Sarah fucking Snook.
Yeah, I know. Sarah Snook's in it.
Yeah, from Succession.
But didn't you come in to save the show as well, Max?
Yeah, the head editor dropped out.
Yeah, they went through a lot of editors on it.
You were the only one who could hack it.
Sarah could hack it. No, I was an assistant editor, and the first editor got replaced, and then
brought in
the second editor kind of finished the movie. But then he finished, and the director finished.
Yeah.
And the producer wanted to keep editing to
finish it.
some more edits.
So Alan Tudyk, is the American actor.
Alan Tudyk, yeah. Was the American actor
From A Knight's Tale. I think he's British, actually.
Yeah.
He played an American.
Is he?
Yeah, because he's in Knight's Tale and he's in Weddings.
He's American. Oh no, yeah, because he's in Death at a Funeral.
Death at a Funeral, and I think he's British, but he also does a great American accent. He's in
a lot of
he's in Knocked Up
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's what are we talking about? Oh yeah, and then so you edited it.
Yeah. So I finished the editing.
And then the movie came out.
Which was nice to get an editing credit. The movie came out and it was really good. And I think that was a good movie.
It's fine. Well edited.
We all use Premiere here.
And
Did you use Premiere for that?
Is that like so we're doing as part of our production company, Having You Done Well Productions.
Yeah.
George,
2.
Georgia Mappin and I are doing this global producers exchange program that we got selected for, and the head mentor person from that. It's about working with America, production and stuff, and the head mentor person running it was the producer of Oddball.
There you go. It's all about who you know. It's exactly like Chris.
Coincidence.
It's like
small world.
It's like when McRae went to Collingwood. He got back the players he played with. I played with Lepich at Brisbane. Bring him over.
Like Dimmer.
And Dusty Martin.
Rioli and Dusty Martin.
Isn't it crazy that
steal everyone?
Isn't it crazy that Cochin said there's a 0.1% chance that Dusty is going to Gold Coast?
I hope he's right. That'd be so good.
And that Rewalt on your podcast, kind of suggested that
he could if he wanted to. He said he was all about motivation, though. Does Dusty have the motivation? Because if he's motivated, he could and he would.
I would think, I feel like I would take Cochin's word over everyone else's that's been said, especially over anyone in the media. Sam McClure, who's
particularly
right for 3 years.
Anyone who has said something like he said 0.1. So that level to me is Dustin Martin looking him in the face and saying, "I'm not playing there."
Yes,
that's the only. No one else You wouldn't go that far on anything else, would you?
No, and they're super close and stuff. I feel like he would know him best and stuff.
100%.
How do I check donations, Tom? How do I open this?
Yeah, do you want me to unlock it and you can read them out?
Yeah.
This is a great.
Tell everyone your number.
Great question, by the way, to come back to.
What's the question?
Just necessarily for me, but for you guys, I'd love to know. If you make a football film, what story?
That's the first one there, Broden, if you want to read from.
All right. So
thank you so much.
This is an email.
Everybody. Yeah, so it comes through.
Oh, Jesus. This is an awful way to do this.
Yeah, that's how I've been doing it, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Scroll through.
So you just look for the name and the amount, I guess.
How far back? Do I scroll up or down?
Down, yeah.
Down from where he...
So
oh, God, I don't know which way I was supposed to go.
Cassie was the last one we did.
And do I scroll up from there?
Well, you want to look at the newer emails.
Go
that.
Like this.
We zoomed. Oh, God, Cassie, thank you so much. Pukin Mister. Thank you so much.
How much, Brody? How much? That's nice.
I don't know.
Just shout him out.
21.
Thank you.
Or is that? Do I say that? I don't. Ella Ray Johnson.
You're not supposed to read last.
Oh yeah, fuck. Ella Johnson.
not doing a good job at this.
Oh God. Thank you, Ella for 5. Thank you, Cameron for 10. Thank you. Thank you, Canberra AFL team.
Woo!
20.
Thank you, Canberra.
Like they get a team for that.
I'm sweating like a cunt already. This is how I can't believe you weren't sweating, Brody.
Alan for 50.
Thank you, Alan.
550.
550.
No, 50. Oh, Meredith, 100.
Thank you, Meredith.
Thomas, 50.
Thank you, Thomas.
Georgia. Oh, the boss at Haven't You Done Well Productions.
The boss?
Georgia has given 500.
Oh, thank you so much, Georgia. I hope you're enjoying the football stream. Georgia will be going to the big game today. Big Brisbane Lions fan.
Essentially. That's very nice, G. Thank you so much.
If you're in the chat.
This is amazing, guys.
Yeah, thank you so much.
So on track for this target.
Yeah, we're going to
put it up to $1 million, I reckon.
Let's put up to $1 million.
Ellie, 50. Ben Mitchell, 50. Ben, 50. Thank you, Ben.
Thank you, Ben.
We're up to date. I never want to do that again.
Yeah.
That's the most stressful thing I've ever done.
And I'll just try and go through the YouTube and Twitch ones at the end or something, but I really appreciate anyone who's donated through those ways as well.
Thank you, everyone. That's very, very, very generous.
Very generous.
Very generous.
Thanks, G, for watching.
I just want to shout out because someone said it. Richmond W killing it at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Doing really well.
So good.
Yeah, they're
far and away the best we've ever done.
North are unbeatable this year.
We're playing North now, I think.
Right now?
No.
Tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow.
Yeah, didn't you both play earlier in the week as well?
It's so weird playing twice in a week. That feels like a bit much.
It is. It absolutely is. That's why there's so many injuries. 3 teams don't have full list, Max.
Yeah.
Using VFL players.
It's, I know it's like there's certain reasons why they're doing that because of wanting to get more games in and stuff, but...
Yeah. I don't know what the answer is, and Marnie says this all the time. Marnie doesn't know what the answer is either, but it's not Marnie's job to know the answer. It's not my job to know the answer. It's not
No.
yours. There's people at the AFL getting paid a lot of money to work it out.
Yeah, exactly. I know. They really should be figuring that out because it seems crazy to play 2 games in a week.
Yeah.
I wanted us to call Mans about what?
I'll just say hello, I guess.
Yeah, I can do that.
Say hi, Mans.
She's starts work soon, I think.
Yeah.
But a
Covering
great,
AFL
you're
football.
gonna call Mars now?
No, but you go.
I think a great topic to talk about that came up was like if you had to make a football movie, what story would you?
Spoke to Zach about this on a pod.
Oh, did you?
He was big on the good story, obviously, would be.
Yeah. And then
Oh,
Sad,
yeah.
fantastic one.
Hello?
Hey, Marnie, you're on the live stream. Marnie?
I was just listening to you with Max Gaunt, so it's very strange to now pivot to your voice.
Oh, yeah, we're live now. This is a week of content, Marnie.
It is.
Marnie, we're up to $12,784.84 for a target of 15, so absolutely killing it. Marnie,
Yay!
what's a football story you would tell if you were making an AFL movie?
Oh, that's a hard question to put me on the spot with. I mean, women's footy one definitely because I feel like I'm dying to see like Ted Lasso, but like women's footy vibes,
Yeah.
especially with all the like interpersonal relationships that happen in the AFLW.
Yeah.
So give me like premiership captains of opposing teams. Give me that love story.
Yeah. I also, one of my favourite films of all time is the Bend It Like Beckham, entirely for that because it's about football, but it uses more about culture and about gender and everything like that. It's one of my and it's a great soundtrack.
Great soundtrack.
Yeah, yeah, I wrote that.
Mans, tell everyone about your project story.
So I didn't want to accidentally show up looking like I went for either Swans or Lions. I didn't want to have any kind of allegiance. So I was like, safe bet, I'll go in my head-to-toe green, like, pantsuit vibe. And also, I look really good in it. And I get there and they're like, oh, we're putting you on a green screen. And I'm literally head-to-toe.
Green.
In green, stunning. So they dressed me in head-to-toe red.
Yeah, red. And so, but then everyone's like, oh, Sydney fan.
Yeah, literally everyone's just like, yeah, the Swannies. I'm like, yeah.
But it was an expensive shirt they gave you. We should have stole it.
Well, yeah, because they gave me a few options. They're like, which one do you want to wear? And I just looked at the price tag, and one of them was like $500. I was like, I'll wear that one.
Yeah, we would have come out on top.
Yeah.
Hey, Mans, have a great day. Have a great day covering it, mate.
Thank you so much, and thank you to everyone that's donated. That's so good.
Yeah. Bye, mate.
Bye.
Yeah.
So Zach was talking about the idea of it being about from Ireland coming over. Our idea.
Yeah, there's that too. Yeah, that was very cool.
Oh, like an Irish player coming over.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
I think,
cool idea.
like, telling the start of the W through, like, the layers of Daisy, through, like, Daisy Pearce's story, you know, how there was that exhibition game between Doggies and Melbourne. And
Yeah.
something like that would be very interesting as well.
Part of a development of a football game, video game. Did I tell you this?
You've
No, I haven't heard about
It's been
this.
announced a little bit. It's in development with Screen Oz. But the team who made Danger 5 are making it.
wow.
And it's...
That's cool though.
I don't know what I can say about it, but the way they're approaching a football game is really, really cool. So I think NBA Jam. Do you remember that?
Fuck yeah, that was the best.
Yeah.
NBA Jam.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
If Danger 5 are doing it, it's like, are they going to be like a comedy kind
I think it's going to be set in the 90s in like a local club vibes, but it's NBA Jam.
Wow. I'm like so interested to see how they can tackle it because I think the problem is football games have never really worked.
Yes.
And I've played almost all of them and like gotten like most of them and stuff because
Yeah.
every time they come out, it's the thing I feel like I would want the most is like a football video.
Yeah.
And I came to the conclusion that the sport just doesn't work
Yeah.
for video games.
Yeah, the long, massive field of it, yeah.
It's too big and there's too many variables and it just doesn't work. Like soccer is actually very simple.
Yeah.
Basketball is very simple.
Yeah.
They work well for video games.
Yeah.
Football is too complicated. It's too sprawling. So yeah, and it needs like, the money of like EA to really crack it properly. They had a game back in the day that was decent-ish back in like 99.
Yeah.
AFL 99, I think. But yeah, so I'm interested to see what like a lo-fi version, but
Yeah.
but not trying to make it like FIFA.
Yeah.
Smart. That's
Yeah.
the smart way to do it.
Yeah.
I think, then, and just have fun with it. I'm really locked in on the idea of how to get the AFL into the Olympics. I'm really locked in on it. If I had any passion to go and
spearheaded, I would. But the road bumps are, no one else plays it, no one else knows it. But there's lots of other games that no one else plays that are in the Olympics.
Yeah, as we saw this year.
The main thing is getting a field big enough to be able to play it, because then that means that obviously the field is so much bigger than any other fucking sport in the world. Like it's just sprawling.
Yeah.
Too big.
Yeah.
But the in is potentially that there's cricket now in the Olympics.
Yeah.
Yes.
But you obviously can't play on a field with a pitch. But I've talked about it before. But do you remember high school playing like half field footy?
Yeah.
So you take it up halfway.
Yep.
You call it footy. You don't call it AFL.
Yeah.
Or footy.
It's almost like an AFL Sevens kind of situation.
Yeah. So it's you would probably have like maybe 10 players or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
A couple of midfielders, a couple of forwards who also reverse and become defenders, and just trying to goal up. And then and Australia doesn't play initially. I'd trial it.
Yeah, you're obsessed.
Getting the numbers down too, because I think there's no sport in the Olympics that has 22 players.
Yeah.
There's already a lot of people too. So getting it down to like 10,
It would just mean
half field.
all of a sudden everyone around the world is marginally engaged, and like and then there's all of a sudden there's this American guy who's fucking incredible, who knows how to kick and knows how to play. Bring him like, and then all of a sudden it would just so much would flow from it.
I mean, that would be amazing. I would love that.
No one cares enough about it, but
we should go research how the nines do it and stuff, Broden, and like this 3x3 and stuff, how they do it.
Yeah, because you've seen 3x3 in the Olympics,
Yeah, with the basketball, right?
Yeah.
But I've never actually gone to any of these local footy leagues that do condensed versions of the game.
The nines is interesting. Like that was something they were trying to push quite heavily, like a decade ago.
Yeah, and it's got no tackling or something. Or?
And like it's an expansion, I believe, of like AFLX, which is played on soccer fields, which is that idea if you can play it. But it doesn't work, I don't think, on soccer fields at all. Do you?
No, I mean, I don't.
I just think it's too small because people kick too far and you kick
people
one
can.
That's what happened with like AFLX and stuff. And that's probably the problem with the half.
Yeah. But then like
too probably.
Yeah, you try and find a way to like
get too far.
Yeah. Maybe you limit the handballing at some point. Yeah, I know.
There's got to be a way. If they've cracked it with cricket and the size of those fields, surely there's a way.
Yeah.
And you can still play with a few less people. Like,
it's interesting as well. Maybe it's the people who are playing as well, because like 3-on-3 is not NBA players. In fact, the Olympics refuses to let the US properly, like the eligibility to play in 3x3 is so high that anyone who plays professionally in America just can't get in there.
Yeah.
You've got to play so many certain games because they know that if Joel Embiid was playing 3-on-3, then
it's like literally game over. Like, how can you defend it, right?
Yeah.
What I'm interested in,
that's Olympic sport, isn't it? They have 3-on-3, don't they? As well as the regular.
But I like some of the basketball rules that make it a little fair, like the in the key rules and stuff. Like, I wonder if you could do a smaller court, but you bring in an offside rule or something, or do you know how we have 6-6-6? You do that, but a bit more hardcore with like who's allowed in the goal square, or
actually like lock it, like have zones and stuff, which they're bringing into the
just for the Olympic version, I guess.
Perfect timing though would be to do it at the Brisbane Olympics.
Yeah.
Because you could get away with it as a little bit of a demonstration, version.
Yeah.
If it doesn't vibe well.
I think they would be pushing hard behind the scenes to at least make it a...
They really should.
This is what we need to do, Broden. So go to AFL Max in Adelaide, do an awesome 7-a-side footy game, 80-metre field. We go watch that.
I'm
what's
busy.
good about that.
I've lost interest. I'm joking. That's a good idea. Like,
you just go see what people are doing and how it works and what's the most exciting sort of rules.
The main thing for me is I want it to be as close to the actual game as possible so that it can become a streamline for having players from all around the world get to the position where they can play professionally in Australia.
Like Mason Cox.
I think that'd be a vibe. The Netflix Vince McMahon doc, I am watching it. The problem I'm having with it is that I know it all. I know everything. But it's good that it's just getting out and just putting on record how fucking corrupt and awful that place can be.
Fucked up stuff from it on Twitter and stuff.
Yeah, it's classic stuff. And also talking about the the Oakland A's, who have just played their last game.
Yeah.
It's so upsetting.
I saw that.
Moneyball.
Moneyball.
The team from Moneyball. Yeah. The owner's moving him, and and everyone's very upset about it.
Where are they moving to again?
The same owner.
Yeah.
He's been there the whole time.
Yeah, he's a bit money tight. He's blaming the fan base, saying they don't show up. There's no fan base here. He's moving it to Vegas, but he can't get it. He hasn't got a stadium there approved yet, so they're temporarily playing somewhere else for a brief period, for a couple of years.
That's
crazy. But this whole fan base, I was thinking about it today, this whole fan base, and I know what happened in Australia, has lost their team. So it's like, I can't imagine, can you imagine being a Fitzroy fan in the late 90s when they just got their team taken from them?
Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, it feels pretty good today if you stuck around.
Like, imagine, that having your team being like, oh, we're moving, like, we're taking...
Yeah, bad luck.
Yeah, bad
If
luck.
they did that
I'm
to
a fan.
Gold Coast, I'd
Yeah.
be devastated.
There's a great documentary about it that the AFL commissioned about Fitzroy and when it died. And I was like, I couldn't believe it. I might have been emotional, but I fucking teared up watching it. Because you're like, can you imagine if Richmond one day, they're like, nah, bad luck, you're off.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. It's not a...
You hear all this, like, they talk, it's been up a bit, like, north to Tassie.
North to
and things
Tassie
like
is
that.
big,
yeah.
Like, just, that'd be fucking devastating.
Yeah. And so obviously happened with South Melbourne as well. And we're looking today at two teams who got forcefully moved.
Yeah.
And now they're absolute icons.
Yeah, it worked out well for them at the time, but there's probably still people in Victoria who are devastated still.
Yeah, but I don't think, like, yeah, exactly. Like, they could have just started new teams in Brisbane and Sydney, and it would have been just as good.
But that's the issue, I guess, is
Or do you think it needed...
Gold Coast and GWS still have that issue of not that core supporter base, right?
Yeah.
And when Fitzroy, when Brizzy or Sydney come down here, they've got a contingent of people who are still very much with this team.
Totally.
But then also, it just meant that there was a culture there, and like, Brett.
In those cities, like, Gabba sells out, and like...
Brett, yes, exactly. But Brett Kirk gets up on stage that this is for the Bloods. There's this idea they played against each other in 1899. There's that history there, and there's something to that, and it means that you're at least starting with a base of something. But like, you would argue with the two expansion teams of this decade, century, that it hasn't worked as well as stealing teams from Victoria. But then I guess Port had Sandful, obviously. Freo have been from that connection to Fremantle and Perth and everything.
That's why I reckon, like, Sydney and Brisbane are such big cities. They would have,
done it anyway.
Yeah. Whereas, like, GWS is a bit, because it's Western Sydney. It's already Sydney.
Yeah.
And then Gold Coast. Like, it's not.
Yeah.
See, with Gold Coast, we were talking about them being Southport Sharks, Max, and they should have just...
Southport Sharks have 55,000 members.
Yeah,
Genuinely. It's all to join their sports club, what I mean?
RSL sort of vibe.
Right.
But still, what a base!
Yeah.
What a base to work from and enfranchise and get.
I think they were concerned that it would say, well, if you're Southport, that like in the same reason that Port Adelaide, when they came in, they had to sign to agree to be completely separate to the Sandful team.
Yeah.
It's not the same club.
Yeah.
When they started, there's no connection between these two. They can't be the same thing. And then the whole Never Tear Us Apart thing, I believe, is the lineage of them being formed back together.
Oh,
Yeah.
is that what that is? Right.
Because otherwise, it's bias and.
Boy, they love to talk about how they've won like 30 grand finals. And stuff. Yeah.
The truth of it is, and I say this unfortunately as a Melbourne fan, which means we've only won one, but we've got to start thinking that it's only AFL counts.
Yeah.
100%.
Absolutely.
This idea that Collingwood's won like 28 or Carlton or whatever. It's
Well, Melbourne's won fucking heaps if you count the bullshit, not the bullshit ones, but the VFL ones.
yeah, not bullshit ones, but even
all
those
like
8 teams at a time.
Collingwood,
Right?
Carlton, Richmond, Essendon, like they've all those count. So so much because of that. No, I agree. I think like we should be like commit to it and just be AFL.
AFL era only. Yeah.
Folks, we are an hour until the end of this stream, and I'm going to do some quick maths in my head. 1600.
1850.
1850?
Yeah.
1850 off our target goal. If you'd like to donate, the QR code on the screen right here. Did you see how I went the right way?
That was
That's very
incredible.
hard to do. This guy right here. You are able to chuck us a couple of dosh for Crohn's and Colitis Association. Is it?
Yeah, I think
Australia?
so. Yeah, or Australia.
This is a run for freedom,
yeah,
is what I call it, but it's actually called what?
It's called the Live Fearless Challenge because it's all about, living fearlessly, I guess.
And Tom has done. He's going to have done 150 Ks.
Yeah. Well, there's Al in the chat as well.
Your wife?
My wife in the chat. How you doing, Al?
Hi.
What did you start on the time-wise, Broden? You jumped off after an hour, or?
I did an hour.
Yeah, right.
You okay?
No, just checking. So that's half an hour, and I've done 2.5 Ks. So
Yeah, great.
gonna
Is that
pump
good?
up the speed a bit. That's all right. Yeah, that's how I've been hitting my 5.
I mean, we've got to build the tension here, is you won't get there unless people donate.
Oh, exactly right.
But if you would like to, there's the QR code there. Oh, I did it. I did so well. Also, if you like this studio, this is Stupid Old Studios, our wonderful friends and partners on this stream. Evan is in another room. Give us a fun edit, Evan. Come on, go for broke. There it is.
Oh, with the banger as well.
Yeah, go for a while.
Bit of Fred again or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next Friday here, once the men's is over and you want to come to have a bit of a laugh and you miss us, come to the Cheerful Earful Comedy Podcast Festival happening here. Bring that Chiron up, Ev. We got Mission Zaka doing their podcast here. There's about 100 seats for each of these shows, so you can come live unless they're sold out. Will Anderson is doing a Willosophy, or is he doing a...
Yeah, I don't know, actually. I think it must be, right?
He's got the Weekly Planet guys on, so it's low-key. You got James and Nick on that. Plumbing the Death Star, that crew from the Sanspants guys. Do go on. Who Knew It with Matt Stewart. I'm the Worst with Claire Hooper. That's a new pod. Confessions with Sam Peterson. Tuna Sandwich. Book Cheat. Great podcast. Pop Gaze. I love Pop Gaze, genuinely. I listen to Pop Gaze. Next weekend, Friday to Sunday. Tickets still available. Come watch in the studio. Bod Riggy is setting up a bar here. Amani's favourite.
That's great. Yeah, I love Bodrigi.
Yeah.
I will be here.
Yeah, there's the QR code there.
Me.
There's get the camera on me. There's the QR code there. Fuck.
Mr. Pointy.
Really confusing.
Yeah, it is. It's not hard being on a screen.
And Max, you think it's so easy being the lead actor, you know? It's not.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, that's a good walk, Tom. I like that little hands walk.
Now I've gone up to 5.4, so I need a bit of momentum, you know?
I'm going to duck out and change.
Yeah, do it.
You guys happy to talk?
MCC.
Very much so. We'll talk serious football while you're gone.
MCC transition.
So, Max, tip, first goal, Norm Smith.
First goal, Norm Smith. It was really surprising. We were commenting on this, that how... was it on Channel 7? No one tipped Heaney for a Norm Smith?
Yeah, because apparently he didn't show up against Brisbane last time or something. Someone shut him down.
Right.
Apparently, is what people were saying, but I don't believe in that shit.
Yeah, I don't believe in that either.
Yeah.
He's primed for a Norm Smith.
Yeah, I think Heaney for sure.
Choice.
He's been the best player this final series, in my opinion, easily.
Yeah, it was huge in that last game.
Yeah, he won them. Was the last game or the game before he won single-handedly?
Yeah, exactly. He's got that vibes where he's just like ready to like carry the team.
Yeah.
So I think he's got to be the obvious choice.
Yeah, he's definitely one. But I think like also if Brisbane win, like it could be like a McCluggage. You know?
Yes, definitely.
Could be Neil as well, but like...
Yeah. I like there was a sort of tips that someone said they went Lohman.
Yeah, I mean, he was so good last week. And
kind of like, that's kind of like the type of player that, you know, would surprise and have like a blunder in a grand final.
He had moments last week where it was like, oh my God, like such impressive moments.
Yeah.
I think like we always think those players will get him, but...
Like Archie.
Oh yeah, like Archie. But yeah, I think it always ends up as being like just a midfielder who does good, you know?
Yeah.
Will Ashcroft would be good.
Yeah, well, Ashcroft would be cool. It's like, it's very... it's like it's always fun to see Norm Smith always alternates between just like the most obvious choice and the least obvious.
Yeah.
And which is what makes it kind of fun.
See, Bobby Hill last year I did think was
Bobby Hill. No, but see, I think
fantastic.
Bobby Hill is like is the least obvious choice. I don't think anyone would have tipped.
No, not going in you wouldn't have necessarily, but on the day, like for sure, right?
No, like deserved it, but you wouldn't have tipped it going in. And I think that's when it's fun.
Yeah. Meston's got a good point as well. Chad Warner is probably likely.
Yeah.
I don't think any of the Brisbane midfielders pop up and kick 2 or 3 goals.
No, that's why I mean, Neil could always be up there, but I think Goulden as well is...
Oh, yeah, Goulden actually does kick goals, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And Heaney does. Yeah, they all do.
I think Heaney is like, the number one.
Yeah, that's what Max Gorn said is like, their forwards will be like, Amadi will be stoked if he gets a shot on goal, is what Max Gorn said. Basically, I'm paraphrasing.
That was very funny of him to say. He did basically kind of say.
Because their midfielders just score all the goals. Like, who needs a forward line?
Which is amazing, yeah. They've done it really this way, and you like look at their forward line, and it's not been incredible, but
no, it's poor. I would argue.
Yes,
Amadi, except for when he kicked 9, has been
that one game we
very down,
9, and then otherwise would not really count as like being a key forward.
No. And then the other guys are all cool. Like they pop up and kick goals. No one's coming to mind. But
obviously.
Yeah, Papley's good, but.
Yeah.
Not going to tear open a game, I don't think.
Which is where you look at like Brisbane's like backline maybe easily getting on top of them.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
So like the midfield battle is going to be the exciting part.
Yeah, and Sydney's midfield is better.
It's going to be one of the most stacked midfield battles in a while. Like Sydney's
100%.
incredible, but Brisbane also incredible.
Yes. I think,
Dunkley, McCluggage,
Ashcroft.
Ashcroft.
Oh, no.
Oh no!
Oh, it ended.
What happened?
I think it must have got to the maximum time.
It has a maximum time.
So remember, we've done 9Ks, everybody.
9Ks. Is that like a safety feature or?
It must be, right? It must have like a maximum just in case you're...
That seems weird though. What if you
I
want to
know.
go for like a marathon run?
And I was in such a vibe as well.
Yeah, that sucks.
It must have got to 100 minutes, I
Maybe
think,
this is
and reset.
cheap, dodgy rental.
It is. It was from Budget Jim Hire, so... But yeah, was very much enjoying that. So what do we got to remember?
9.
9Ks. We've done 9.1, but we'll just go 9. Yeah, treadmills stop at maximum sometimes. Okay, good to know.
Maximum what though?
I think it just literally might not be programmed to go past 100 minutes.
Yeah.
Like literally, because it doesn't have 3.
Oh, right. It's like a Y2K situation.
Yeah, like literally.
I was going to explain.
Yes, exactly. It was Y2K, but for the
world.
Blakey for Norm, I like.
Yeah, Blakey's a good.
Yeah. Joey D kicking 6 and then retiring is
Yeah.
pretty fucking classy.
This is his last game. Surely he comes out and just goes.
Or he marks, like, takes 5 of the biggest hangers ever and then
Yeah,
kicks like
yeah.
2-4.
Who do you think for first goal?
I think Charlie Cameron. I think Charlie Cameron hasn't had
Yeah.
as good a year as previous years. And I think he'll show up today.
Yeah, poor Charlie Cameron's had a rough grand final run.
Yeah.
His life.
But I just can see that energy, like just getting it down there.
2 losing grand finals.
Yeah. What do you think?
For first goal,
Yeah.
I think it's going to be like a Sydney mid. I think like a Gordon or someone.
Yeah. I mean, if they start Heaney down there, no one's going to stop him, really.
Yeah. Or yeah, exactly. Or Heaney if he's down there.
Heaney's one of the best overhead marks in the comp, I think.
Yeah.
It just dominates him, Danger, Dusty. Such good midfielders, such good overhead marks when they go down forward.
No, so good.
Yeah, I said this on the Podmax, but watching Heaney a couple of weeks ago when he did move forward and won them the game, I was like, oh, I get why the coaches always want to play Bond down forward, Danger down forward, Dusty down forward, because it is like, it's almost more important.
Yeah.
From a Supercoach point of view and from like a watcher point of view, it's like, why is our best player sitting down the forward line by themselves?
No, I think it's like, I get it, but it's like also it drives you crazy because it's like so many of the times, like with Dusty, especially in like the later years, just feel like he's being wasted, like sitting down there.
Yeah.
And but you just feel like you're wasting like these great midfielders, like sitting in the forward line while the ball's in the back line for like half the game.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's the tough choice, I guess, for the coach because that's what's been with Heaney. But look at now, Heaney's played more midfield.
I know, right?
Revelation.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. I think they got the Heaney mix right.
Yeah.
And they definitely got the Dusty mix right in the finals as well, I think.
Yes, exactly.
Like he would kick 4, but
I felt like it was like still predominantly mid
yes,
or
I
like
understand.
whereas
just
like
those moments.
his ones are playing like predominantly forward is not as good.
Yeah.
Yes. So what do you how are you finding walking and talking and
It's like I'm getting puffed more, but I'm enjoying it.
yeah.
I'm probably not.
Acting you enough?
Yeah. There's probably a lot of like huffing and puffing into the mic, which I apologize for, but I feel like that's just what it
is.
It's just what it is.
Oh, so close to 14K. Look at this.
Yeah.
33,
So close.
23 off.
Jeff in the chat, legend. Zorko will probably cop a Jordan tag. True, I forgot about Jordan. Because Zorko, well, he's a smoky. I forget about Zorko, but he's had career best year for sure.
That is actually a good tip for Norm.
Yeah. Good like
Really?
Kitty Coleman last year.
Yeah.
Should have. If they had a 1, he probably should have.
There at one. Yeah. He'd be a big game kind of player. I reckon he'll come to play.
Yeah. We're going to forget about my Supercoach season skitsy fits.
No good ending?
No. I won our draft, which was crazy.
Yeah.
Because we did the most fucked up crazy draft and I managed to win that, which was insane. But my classic team was insane. Like insanely poor.
Yeah. I had a good end to Supercoach.
Yeah, you did really well. Yeah.
I think I made our grand final.
Yeah, I think you did.
Lost. Because we had
Jeremy in there, who always is like,
an amazing Supercoach player.
he's always
Draft
top
was,
500.
Draft was no good.
So with the draft, right, what we did basically was we did 20 players, like, so 20 teams, 15 picks deep. So that's what's 20 times 15? 300 picks.
Yep.
But was it 30-second picks?
It was like the minimum, whatever it was.
Yeah, so it was 30-second picks. So basically it was just all pressure, and we'd done like 100 picks in the first like 20 minutes. So you had no time to think about it, no time to formulate any plans or anything. You just had to go. And I somehow won. I got like Isaac Heaney with like pick 120.
Yeah, I know. You
Yeah.
got Heaney like really, really late.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to do really great because I had like Bont and Took.
But you took Tim English pick 1. That was your biggest issue.
No, I took Bont.
Oh, I took Tim English pick 1.
Took
Pick
Tim
2.
English.
That's
I
right.
didn't have a ruckman, and that ended up being a problem.
Yeah, that's the way.
Um,
Well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to announce here, right?
Goldstein is my ruck.
Yeah, I would have backed that in, but yeah, that's not great.
Yeah.
What we're doing next year, right, is we're going to do 3 different leagues next year, all with the same draft. And I'm going to put a prize money down. It's like 400 per league or whatever. And then we're going to have relegation. So the top 20 from each league will go to rank 1 for the following year.
Yeah.
The middle
That's a long
20 will
game.
go to round 2. And then we're going to have relegation every year.
I like
And then the prize money is going to be like 1,500, 200. So you want to win.
I love the ambition of that and everything. That is a real long game. Problem with draft is like people give up after round 3.
Yes, but this is the reason why.
So to go to
if you're
year
going to get
5,
relegated, you better play to the end because you might get relegated.
Yeah.
I think people will like it.
Yeah, no, I like that. That's very cool. Bro, I love the lovely tie.
Yeah, Damo and Silvergum, yes.
Mike.
This is my grandfather's. He's dead. He wore this at the MCG.
Rest in peace.
They might tell me off for wearing uniform to the MCG, but they've changed the uniform since then.
Yeah, great.
What are we talking about?
We talked footy really hardcore.
You're either not dressed enough or you dressed too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went hardcore on footy while you were gone, Broden. So now you can bring it back to just funny.
Were you talking about relegation or something?
We did shift to Supercoach.
Yeah. So I'm going to... Remember I was telling you about my leagues I'm going to run next year with relegation, Broden?
No?
I'm just going to have like 3 Supercoach leagues that are going to be like different prize money. So
Oh
the
my
top
God.
one will win the most. And yeah, you can have relegation and stuff. And yeah, I'm just going to work it out next year. It's going to be fun.
How did Supercoach go this year? Who won and stuff?
I won the league I'm talking about
Draft.
in draft, but my classic team was genuinely so disgustingly bad. I don't really want to talk about it. My worst year ever, and it was my most publicly played out year ever. So like we
It's the
talk about
worst
it on the
timing.
pod.
No, you want the like.
Had like a league going and everything.
You want that year where you picked up Benell like
Yeah.
late in the season.
Exactly. I think I finished like
top 100.
50,000th after finishing like 80th only like not that long before.
Yeah, I feel like it's I think our golden years have kind of passed us a little bit.
Yes.
Supercoach.
People are too good now. Like back in the day, like people didn't even really understand like
Yeah, that might
the
be.
rookie regen and
Yeah.
you know like upgrades and stuff. Whereas now everyone does, obviously. So
Folks, we've just cracked 14K.
woo!
Did it 14.
Thank you so much, everybody.
Only 1K off.
And our treadmill restarted as well.
Restarted.
Yeah, it was sad.
Stopped.
We
Turned
got
off.
to 100 minutes and it restarted. I think
Oh, wow. We broke it.
we broke it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were at 9.1k.
You're going to have to do the reading here because I am no good at it. But he's got a lot.
There you go.
I can't move my arm now that I'm in a suit.
Yeah, how do you think John Wick does it?
Yeah, I know. Isn't he incredible? I was listening to the Rewatchables, Bill Simmons podcast about movies.
Yeah.
And you were talking about Keanu Reeves and where he sits in the greatest action heroes of all time. It feels like it's him and Arnie.
Yeah. Well, it's funny actually. I was watching Point Break last night.
Go through these.
Yes, here we go. Okay, we have beautiful $52.75 from Ben. Very specific amount. Love that. Thank you.
There's a little percentage for the website costs to keep the donations free, they call it. So, like adds like a 2% on top or whatever.
Yeah, you got to just.
You can opt out of it.
But they normally do.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, you are schwitzen, Tom.
What's that?
You are schwitzen. You are sweating.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is how I've lost the 10 kilos. Like, I'm very unfit.
Oh, this is good though. This is what you want.
I think I'm fitter than I was though, if that makes sense.
$30 from Richard. Thank you, Richard. We've got $26 from Hayden. Thanks, Hayden.
Thank you, Hayden.
In that in.
You Hayden.
We have $2 from Anonymous.
Thank you,
It all
Anonymous.
helps. It all counts. Thank you, Anonymous. We have $52 from Ben. Thank you, Ben. Wow. We have $158 from CM Nicely Done.
Thank you, legend. That's a
That
very
is
generous donation.
Amazing. Very generous. Thank you very much. We have $50 from Samantha. Thank you, Sam. We have $50 from Honora. Thank you. We have $20 from Matthew. I see now. Yes, I'm rounding down because
Yeah, very good, Max.
$50 from Tom.
Thank you, Tom.
Thank you, Tom. $10 from Brandon.
Thank you, Brandon.
Another $50 from Nick and Jess.
Thank you, Nick and Jess.
Thanks, guys. $5 from Anonymous.
I feel like I'm hosting a TV show here.
It is a bit.
Yeah,
It's got production quality of it.
Now you're reading out these wonderful donations, aren't you?
Yes, and we have $50. We're still going. So many donations. $50 from Ingmar. We
Shit, yeah.
have $30 from Tim.
Thank you,
Tim.
Tim.
We have $7 from Leo.
Leo, legend.
Just keep coming here, guys. Thank you so much. $5 from Ollie.
Thank you, Ollie.
15 from Gigi.
Geez, we had a shitload come through here.
Yeah, really
Yeah,
lovely.
real shitload. 78 from Tiernan.
Thank you.
We have 25 from Josh.
Thank you, Josh.
Wow.
Jesus.
Another $150 from Sahar.
Oh, thank you so much, Sahar.
Sahar.
Legend, love you, Sahar.
Has Mitch got his suit on yet?
Send Mitch down.
Yeah, send Mitch down.
We have another $150 or $155 from Georgina.
Thank you, Georgina. You're a
Georgina.
legend. Very generous.
Thank you so much. $50 from Jay.
Yeah, go, Jay.
$50 from Zach.
Thank you, Zach.
$10 from Sarah.
Thank you, Sarah.
Keep coming, guys. We've got $50 from Laura.
Thank you, Laura. You're a legend.
A Laura that we know.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm not going to dox because you weren't
no.
doxing. But yes, very generous. Thank you, Laura.
Thank you, Laura.
$50 from Adam.
Thank you, Adam.
And
It's literally going up as you talk, Max. It's been like,
It's even
it's gone up $400 since
Keep
you started
up.
reading. Thank you, generous people. Very much appreciate
so
it.
much, everyone. This is getting so close to 15.
Yeah.
Wow,
At some point, I should
$100
read
off.
out where the money's going to and what it does, but we can do that at the end.
Oh yeah, great. Oh, it's there's more come through since you started reading.
Yeah, like 400 more.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So John Wick. So you got John Wick, Point Break, The Matrix,
Yeah.
Speed.
Speed.
So they're all generational changes. Like every one of those movies has shifted the action genre.
Yeah, that's very, very true, actually.
So like Speed was hugely like changed shit. Point Break.
Yeah, and at least if not like just iconic.
Yeah.
Like super iconic.
Point Break is
Point Break
changed it.
definitely changed it.
Matrix,
Matrix, I mean, hugely.
and then John Wick.
And John Wick again, yeah.
Incredible.
No,
So
it's
like Arnie had
insane.
big film. Arnie changed it as well.
Yeah.
I feel like you don't automatically think that with Keanu when you think of like
Yeah.
action stars.
Yeah.
You think of the Arnies,
But the
Willis's, but
craziest thing with Keanu is he took risks on all of that and took percentages of the movie instead of salaries and stuff because he had to personally endorse those movies. Like,
yeah, totally. I know, and he's really like
He's
really fucking commits to them.
But he keeps trying. He's tried different movies. Like Ronin was like didn't work, and
Yeah,
there's
right.
other times where he tries and it doesn't work.
That's
But
some ones to forget. Have you seen the trailer for Ballerina?
no, what's Ballerina?
It's a John Wick universe
Spin-off.
spin-off.
Really?
Anna de Armas.
Ooh, I like
Keanu's
Anna.
going to be in it a little bit.
Yeah, because where the last one ends, it makes it difficult to.
Yeah, it's back. So the Continental's
Right.
in, and the guy. Hang on, he died.
Yeah, well, I don't want to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No,
Spoiler,
but in
spoiler.
real life, I mean,
Oh,
the actor.
oh, right. Yes,
Ah.
the actor who runs the Continental. Yes.
He did die. But
Yeah, the actor did
he's
die.
in the trailer. for Ballerina.
Or maybe they filmed a bunch of it
Filmed
before.
Well, there's two chances. There's AI or there's...
Yeah. I reckon they filmed it beforehand.
I'm not sure
You
they'd
should
be
see
able
the
to do
trailer.
the
There's
AI because they
incredible-
won the strikes, didn't they? So
Yeah.
they wouldn't be allowed to.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, probably not AI. I don't know. They must have filmed it beforehand. But the trailer looks really fun. There's a moment where a guy has a flamethrower. And he's shooting it at Anna de Armas' character, and she ducks, and then she gets out of the way of it, and then she gets one of those kind of industrial fire hoses, and shoots the fire hose while he shoots the flamethrower.
Oh, it's like a
And they're like
Dragon Ball Z moment.
Potter Dragon Ball Z moment.
Shit,
Kamehameha versus
Throwing the hose. It's incredible.
Yeah, that was...
I've never seen that in it.
Well, you're not supposed to put water on fire in the kitchen. It makes it worse.
Oh,
That's it.
yeah.
Yeah, right.
So that's
More
an
steam.
expansion of that thought.
A lot of steam.
Shit, yeah. That's sick. The grand final's getting closer. What's everyone doing today? You're going to stream watch it?
Yeah, I'm going to watch it with anyone who would like to join. Should I stream on our YouTube as well? It feels like most of our people are hanging out on
Yeah,
YouTube.
yeah. I think you should. What about you?
I don't know. I was maybe going to join Tom.
Join Tom.
You're welcome, Max.
I think you should, man.
Or also go home because I'm
Not feeling the best.
very
Tired?
yeah.
You were supposed to...
I've only eaten saladas for 48
All right.
hours.
You were supposed to come here and just help shoot, and we've made you the third host today, and we really, really appreciate you doing that.
Oh, it's been fun. It's been a lot more fun than
I keep inviting
Standing over
people.
there.
Mish. I invited Sam and Mark.
wow.
You know, yet to see them.
Yeah, maybe they're
Good
going to
dogs.
up in the last 7 minutes.
Also, it's grand final morning. Like, I forgot. I wasn't going to come. Just joking, of course
That's
I
true. You
was.
texted me at 9:30 last night. I was asleep, actually.
No, I was just like, yeah. No,
Big day, big week.
it's been a big week, but I was thinking as I came in, I'm glad we've done this. Like, it's a big full-on day for us because we're going to do our final men's episode after the grand final. And I'm glad I've filled the day because I would feel weird to just be sitting at home waiting. You know what I mean? It's a big fun day, grand final day.
Yeah, this is always
Go
the
hard.
awkward time to fill. So it's
Yeah.
nice to hang out and
Well, that's
chat
yeah.
and with people.
There's so many breakfasts going on. Like Albo and Peter Dutton will be at the North Melbourne breakfast, and
Yeah.
the clubby guys are doing their breakfast,
Yeah.
and there's so many things going on. And they
Guys,
got rid of longest kick.
Yeah, what's the go with that?
I don't
Someone
know.
Explain why no longest kick, because that was very successful and
Yeah, very
popular,
successful,
wasn't it?
Popular.
Keeping an eye on, we're 220 off your 15.
Woo! That'd be amazing.
Saying, guys, we'll raise $7,000 for charity here this week.
Wow.
7.
Yeah, since we started.
Since
Oh, I was going to say, you're going to keep half.
I'm
I
pocketing.
didn't tell you, it's 50-50.
since we started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's, yeah. I said to you before, I'm like, do you reckon we'll get to 10?
Yeah. Broden
People are
was
incredibly fucking generous.
aren't they?
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to know what everyone is eating for lunch. Like, this is the topic that most interests me, I think.
Yeah, well, I'm going to have a roast thing, maybe,
Yeah.
if not a pie. But
I'm really keen
Ah.
to break my salada diet with something yummy.
Yeah, let's go with Royal Stacks, Max.
I think you should do
Maybe,
roast.
raw stacks. Just risk it.
You could also have a look at Uber Eats and check if that barbecue place is doing today.
Oh, yeah, that's
It's an
cool.
order.
That's interesting. I don't mind that at all.
And by Uber Eats, I mean any of the great delivery platforms. I don't use Uber Eats.
Yeah, I know you use Menulog, don't you?
I try to go to the place more than
Yes, it's good
Yeah.
to pick up if you can.
because they also, all of them charge a lot less if you go to them.
Yeah. You know, KFC used to charge $9, but they've dropped it down to $2.50 as of this weekend.
GTFO.
Yeah, so that's bad news because that was a reason why I didn't used to order KFC because it was $9
I
delivery.
love KFC.
Someone's made lamb pita pockets.
Okay, I love that.
Just-
Lamb pita pockets. Someone's eaten a swan.
Leftover pork sausages.
And leftovers.
No, not for grand final day. I mean, you do you, but
Broden's arms are about to burst through. I forgot. I didn't mean to read that.
he's built. Sausage rolls, good vibes, silver gum, good
yeah,
vibes.
sausage rolls, classic.
Sausage rolls. Yeah, but don't you find... I think I have an issue with onion.
Yes.
If I eat a sausage roll, I'm going to burp it all day.
Yeah,
Does that mean I got an issue with it?
potentially.
Just sausage
Doesn't
rolls.
agree with you.
Why?
Because they got the onion in... Because sausage rolls, there's not a lot of meat in the sausage roll, you know what I mean? It's a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah.
Remember the ones we used to have at Viewbank College?
Yeah.
They weren't meat. There was not a lot of meat in
So
them.
many.
Yeah.
So often. It was so cheap back then.
Yeah, good days.
Good days.
This is nice. I like that. Wedges with hummus and sweet chili, meat pie, sausage
Yeah.
rolls, spring rolls, chicken nuggets.
It's really... Katya Yani has really opened something up in my mind. The idea of...
Wedges
Sour,
with hummus.
hummus instead of sour cream is
Yeah,
really
that's
fun and
up
interesting.
there. Wild. I like it.
420 cheese, beef and
Banh
pie.
mi. Interesting.
Banh mi.
Mmm.
420
Rooster.
pie. Yeah.
Yes. But Broden, I think like people with minor gluten intolerance, it definitely makes them toot a lot.
Food.
Could be the same with you with burping and stuff.
Yeah. Going hot dogs, party pie, sausage rolls. Yeah, just getting a Patties. Just getting a Patties, party pack.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, no, I don't hate
You
that.
must eat a lot of sausage. Well, like, so you have them sausage rolls, but not the little meat pies.
I eat the little meat pies.
Yeah, but you
I
don't
don't
get
eat
the
the sausage
burgers.
rolls.
No.
No, I don't have them with a meat pie. I can eat all fucking day and have done before.
Yeah, right.
But remember when 4 and 20 were going to give us a pie oven for our live
Yes.
thing? They just dropped off entirely.
Oh, that's so sad. It would be so funny. I would have loved
Would have
that.
been, yeah.
I'd weigh 950 kilos, but it'd be good.
Because I quite like a 4 and 20. If I'm going to go like a frozen pie or
Yeah.
like from the supermarket, I do like 4 and 20 quite a lot.
Villies, James having Villies. Good on you, mate. You got it. Did I tell you what we got?
Yes.
We got a Villies black card. I don't think I've said that on air
I
yet.
don't think
Oh,
you
you gotta
have.
say-
We broadcast live from Villies. And they were like, yeah, here's a card. And I was like, what's this? And they said, that's just whenever you want Villies.
Yeah. And it's so funny because they're real clever with it because it's like unlimited villies, but Broden only goes there like 3 times a year.
I know that.
So safe, exactly. Like a few times you go.
Maybe I'll move there and just live off it. It would save me some money just
It would.
eating
Yeah.
Villies forever.
Houses are affordable over there.
Yeah.
Nice thought.
Yeah.
You go and you can just.
Well, Annie, my partner, shot a film in Adelaide over this week, and I was like, take the card. And she's like, it's up in the hills. I'm like, take the fucking card.
Take the card.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have thought as well, Lorelei, if it was down the other end. But if it's just burpees.
Hey, we cracked it.
Did we?
Hey,
Hey, one big donation came in, I think.
we've gone over.
Thank you so much,
All right,
guys.
you got to read again, Max. You got to
Incredibly
get across
generous.
this.
Thank you so much.
do we go?
Means a lot to me
Yeah,
personally.
can you hint the code or somehow tell? No, don't say the code. Don't say the.
Hey,
9536.
Okay, great. All right, good. I wasn't listening, so. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. That's really generous.
amazing.
That's shit. We could buy a shit car.
Yeah, but a decent second-hand car.
Yeah, no, I don't know, like a piece of shit, like little Getz or something.
Footy with Broden Mobile.
We got so many donations that went to a second email thread.
Oh.
Maxed out 100.
Maxed out the treadmill. Maxed out your email.
Oh.
Yeah. So there's 21 for you to read up the top there, Max.
21.
21.
Also, I've just hit
15.
11 Ks as well between us.
Hey, Evan, do you have the power to put like fireworks on screen? Some sort of explosion or something?
We have $100 from Matt.
Thank you, Matt.
Thank you. $50 from Isaac. $20 from Daniel. $10 from Harrison. Thank you guys for these. $15 from Emmett.
Thank you, Emmett.
I have $25 from Nathan.
Thank you, Nathan.
I'm going to say this is done on purpose, not a roundup. $69 from Heidi.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, Heidi.
$50 from Anonymous.
Thank you, Anonymous.
$25 from Lachlan.
Thank you, Lachlan.
$100 from Alan.
Thank you, Alan.
Alan.
Incredibly generous, Alan. Thank you.
$5 from Daniel.
Thank you,
I have
Daniel.
$50 from Anonymous.
Thank you, Anonymous, again.
Thank you. $70 from Peter. Thank you.
Thank you, Peter.
$25 from Ben.
Thank you, Benny.
So many Bens.
Yeah.
$100 from Richard.
Thank you, Richard. $100, very generous.
And we have $10 from Luke.
Thank you, Luke.
$20 from Adam.
Thank you, Adam.
$50 from Aiden.
Yes, Aiden, legend.
$20 from Anonymous.
Thank you, Anonymous.
Wow, we have, guys, $200 from Jim.
Thank you, Jim.
Jim.
$200. You're a fucking legend.
Not our Jim.
Not our Jim.
Thank you. Our gym now.
Yes.
Our Jim.
We have $20 from Kanayani.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, that one on the Twitch.
was-
Yeah.
I just say cat because I can't say that word.
I went Kachayani.
Yayani.
I've had this discussion with Kat many times on the stream. I apologize.
$5 from Caitlin.
Thank you, Caitlin.
We have $10 from Joel.
Thank you, Joel.
We have $10 from Jack.
Thank you, Jack.
Yes, everyone. Thank you, guys.
Shit,
Thank you
yeah.
so much, guys.
Crazy.
Really
Well, we can just kick back now. Oh, explosions!
Oh,
Yes!
Yes.
9/11.
Yes.
That was great. It just came at the. He held off too because
Yeah.
we didn't hear from Evan. We're like, maybe it's a we just can't do it thing.
Yeah.
And then he waited till you finished reading to do the explosions.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Amazing.
Evan's been working hard behind the scenes. Doing
Oh,
the
he's doing it.
guys.
live
I
switch.
thought because I went out and changed. I popped in my head in there.
Yeah.
And I was like, maybe he's just like half focusing, or he's so good at this now that he's just letting it cut between. No, he's there locked in the other room by himself.
Yeah, no, he's
with
working
us.
very hard.
It feels like we can't talk to him, but he is with us.
Yeah.
If there is any other cool things you can do with the screen, Ev, we'd love to see them on grand final day.
Yeah. Now we've hit the goal. We can just do funny stuff.
Yeah, we can just fuck around now.
Not football anymore.
Oh, is there a president's function on grand final day?
Oh man, there's so many.
That would be the best one.
I think the main one I'd love to go to one day is the MCC president's function. So that's like a more intimate, private, very like. I feel like people like Max Gawn get invited to that. Max Gawn went on when Taylor Swift played at the MCG.
Yeah.
He went to the president's function for that.
Oh, fun.
So like the very.
That's really funny.
For Taylor.
Oh yeah, very powerful, very powerful.
He wouldn't
people.
be invited to one today because he says he doesn't go to the grand final.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Yeah.
So he wouldn't be going today. No. Only the very exclusive of these types of people would go there. But I think the president's function today would probably be an AFL CEO, like a Richard Goyder type situation.
Like literally all just corpse. Yep.
Titus is doing a bunch of them. I know that.
Oh, really? Like hosting?
Yeah.
Finished the year with some really big names, didn't you? With Rewalt and Gawn.
Yeah, we had actual footballers on, but we only want to talk to footballers who have something to say.
Yeah.
That means some men and all the women. Yeah. All the women have something to say.
They really do.
And then, Jack is one of the most. I didn't know Jack that well. I only knew him,
You've seen a lot of 360.
Yeah, but you never know with those people. There are some people who sit in the media all day who are some of the biggest fuckwits you could ever imagine. And you're like, well, I haven't met Jack. But we tried to get Jack a while ago, and he dropped off. And I was like, oh, okay, well, that's all right. All good, busy. And then, like a shot out of the dark, just came back hard. Like, was like, hey, I'm really sorry I dropped off. I'd really love to come on. And I was like, oh, he must be listening or something, or someone's told him. And so we had him on, and he said, I've never listened before. He was just like, I committed to doing something and then ghosted you.
Yeah.
He was really like...
Oh, that's nice.
He was really, really like... and he showed up and... as you know, he listened to Mark's episode to get an idea of what the show's about. And I had to be like, oh, it's not that. Not that.
So funny as Mark's episode. And one where Mark was talking about Richmond's.
Yeah. It was nice. I messaged him as well because there was so much positive feedback for Jack that I was like, I had to message him and say, hey, just so you know, everyone really, really liked it. Thank you.
It was a great episode.
And people were like, and he was like, oh man, I wanted to keep talking. I could talk for hours.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, what? So I was like, he fully charmed me.
Yeah, no, definitely. Very, very interesting, very, very warm, and yeah, really informative. So was Max.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were both really great.
In different ways, yeah.
Max blew my mind. He was like, no, this is what's happening here.
Yeah, but the funniest thing, I meant to say this earlier, Broden, the funniest thing is if he's wrong about everything he said yesterday, we'll be like, oh, that's the problem with Melbourne. So we're assuming he's right about everything.
Did you hear what he said about Darcy Fort?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That was crazy.
That changes everything, doesn't it?
Yeah, and also that their other backup ruckman
is good too.
Really on about. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the youngest, best ruck in the comp, he reckons, the young one.
Yeah.
Yeah, well then that's good for Brisbane because I don't think Danaher last week in the ruck worked overly well.
Yeah, they managed to win it, right?
No, they came good. What it did do, I think, is it changed the dynamic of their forward line, and that meant that like Lohman went off and a few others, Archie, started to really get involved.
Yes.
Yeah.
Agree.
But it was...
that's right. Like, if you had the other kind of effects and stuff.
I'm really excited to see Grundy and Fort today now, actually, because there's so much... That's one... I guess it happens with almost every game every year, but it's really nice once you can focus on one game because there are so many mini narratives you can look for today. Even if you're just a footy fan who watches from afar, you can look and go, okay, how's that matchup that everyone's talked about all week? How's that going to go? And who's going to do this and what's going to happen there and stuff. Like, yeah.
100%.
How are you feeling, Tom?
Oh, yeah. So I think what time did you jump off?
I don't know.
I think I'm about 70 in. So we're at...
No, it started again, remember, didn't it? So
that's what I'm trying to guess.
Oh, yeah, I was 60 when I got off.
Yeah, so now we're at 30. So, yeah, 70 minutes. Because I think it stopped at 100.
So you've done more than me already.
Right.
Yeah, up to 70, but you were running a lot harder.
No, I wasn't.
So we're up to 11.5 Ks.
Yeah,
I think in 4 minutes I'm going to...
How many calories you burned?
And talking on the mic as well.
Saying 136, but again at white.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go for a jog.
Oh, Tom, no.
In about 4 minutes for 10 minutes. then I can come down for 10 minutes and we can...
Have you jogged before? Have you done any jogging on the
Yeah,
trip?
I usually push up when I'm feeling like... It's different today because we're talking, but usually I feel like if I'm walking at a comfortable level, my heart rate doesn't go really crazy.
Yeah.
I push up for a bit and then come
Oh,
down.
that's interesting. That's it. Don't die in the room.
No, but it's good. I like it. I want to push hard.
And Tom,
Yes.
this gentleman and I can fill for 10 easily.
Yes, exactly.
yeah.
But yeah, I feel like...
Walk the whole time you're jogging.
Well, we've only got 24 left, so I reckon in 13 minutes or so, we should start doing the thank yous and stuff. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. And that's why I'll go for a run in 3 minutes.
Yeah. But we're getting some lovely incremental little donations above 15 as well, which will be great, which we'll do in the last 10 minutes as well.
Yeah.
We haven't talked about one of the classic topics of Grand Final Day,
Which is
the pre-game entertainment.
So who's pre-game?
Perry.
Oh, so who's half-time then?
Is there halftime? The pre-game's the main one.
I don't know who's doing. Oh no, there is some
I always thought
halftime.
half-time was the one.
There was.
Yeah, but pre-game is still like the big.
Has that
is.
always been the case, or is that just recent?
No, they move it. They've moved it. They move it around,
That's crazy.
but they've locked in on before it. So Kiss was before.
This was before.
Killers were before.
I mean, it's good because I just don't have to watch it, but
Yeah.
you just
You don't have to watch it.
You just turn on at 2:30, right? So you don't.
Yeah.
Halftime, you
You
have
gotta watch it. That's part of it.
Yeah, I have to for the pod, I guess.
Also, Cody, the singing
Oh, Cody Simpson. Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
singing the national anthem.
Right.
And then halftime. Can someone in the chat please tell me who's doing halftime? It's in the press releases. I think it's an Australian act,
Yeah, was it Tim Rogers or something?
something like that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I don't know if it's Tim Rogers.
To do
But
both like that.
Because the Perth one was the greatest of all time, IMO, especially looking back now.
Yeah, that was one of the greats.
Was it G
It was
Flip,
like-
Baker Boy, who else? It was a whole bunch, right? It was very cool.
It was that. Yeah, that kind of medley.
Yeah, I prefer that sort of opening ceremony vibe to just an act.
Yeah.
Like, make it a one-off, unique
It
experience.
actually felt more Super Bowl-y doing it that way.
Yeah.
Like.
Because Dr. Dre was barely Dr. Dre when he did it. It was all Snoop and Eminem.
Yeah, it was like the medley thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas like, because even when like Beyonce's done it, it was like Beyonce and Bruno Mars. or
Yes.
whatever, and it was like mixture and stuff, as opposed to just a band getting up
Yeah.
and playing 4 songs.
Yeah, Kendrick's doing it this year.
Wow.
In
Yes, he is. That's
yeah.
right.
It's
Yeah.
so funny.
The little ad that he made.
Yeah, and
The tiny-
every line is a reference to Drake still. Like he's obsessed.
I know. It's really can't be healthy.
It's funny that he was a
Very
tiny
funny.
part of Dr. Dre, and only like a few years later, he's doing his own Super Bowl.
I just can't imagine him doing his
He's
song.
gonna.
Yeah.
He might do it 10 times.
Yeah, Super Bowl. Like, surely they'll tell him like you can't do that.
I don't know. They like it, I think, a little bit. But
Yeah.
I feel like the Super Bowl is very, very big, and we don't appreciate how big it is in Australia because not everyone watches NFL. But the Super Bowl halftime itself, as far as on the money side of it, is just astronomical. And I was like, the rumor is that Katie got $5 million for this.
Oh my God.
And I think that they load in a lot of that is like corporate gigs she's doing. Whoever the major partner for today is would be a large part of that money and should be doing a lot of stuff for them.
Shake hands.
There's a lot of shit that is added into add to that amount. But then also, like, I think they'll crack 4 million today watching.
Yeah, that'll be phenomenal.
Yeah, for Katy Perry. That's
I reckon all-time record for
it's
views
funny
today.
because it's just like they've got such a huge name and such a bad moment for her right now.
Yeah. Oh, no, it couldn't have gone...
The song, like the album bombing, song bombing, like being up for like destroying ecological sand dunes in Spain when she filmed a music video. Like,
Yeah,
God,
right.
I didn't hear about that bit.
George's in-laws, Jack and Don, donated as well. I just want to shout out to George's in-laws, Jack and Don.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you, legends. She really made a Hail Mary. Like, she's going, I'm gonna make a big play for a comeback. I'm gonna probably put my ethics on the line and work with people who I think are good despite the fact they might be bad people.
Yes, oh, that's right. That's the big one as well.
Yeah.
Working with, yeah.
So she's done a few things. I'm going to make a real Hail Mary push, and it hasn't gone great. Like in a moment where she thought she was going to come back and have a... Oh, he's off. He's off. Look at him go.
He's off.
He's moving. Don't talk.
Got it.
Lock in.
Lock in.
Yeah, so...
Yeah.
And so, like... And in the period where she's like, this is my chance to come back and do Raw and be back, it's probably gone the other way.
Yes, it's gone out of the way really hard, I feel like. And now the AFL's got to... but surely it's just the hits today.
Yeah, I think there was a back and forth where AFL said, just play 5 hits, please.
Oh, really?
And I think she'll probably play one from her new album.
Yeah, so 4 hits, 1 new one.
But what do you reckon? TGIF?
I think
Raw?
I think it'd be Raw. Teenage
Dream. TGIF.
Oh, TGIF. The other one was, I forgot the other one I was going to say.
I Kissed a Girl. She said she was going to play that.
I know, that's
Hot and
what
Cold,
I was thinking.
E.T..
It's like, what was that?
Hot and Cold and E.T.
Oh, Hot and Cold.
Hot and Cold.
Hot and Cold.
She does have a lot of hits.
Yeah, it does have a lot of hits. I think I Kissed a Girl,
I'm running. I Kissed a Girl. Hot and Cold.
Love to hear that. On the train to the G, vibes are good.
It would be insane if she wasn't allowed to play Raw because one team is a line. That's complete.
That would be so stupid. Surely Raw and Fireworks.
She's got so many hits.
I know. That's why I just do those. Don't worry about the new one.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's a funny idea to. It's maybe because I'm in my 30s now, but when I go and see a band now that I like from a kid, they fully are aware of what the play is, and it's no new songs. Like when I went and saw Limp Bizkit last year, they just played every fucking hit.
Yeah, they know, and it's good history on the. I feel like with the grand final ones where the bands and the artists have just been doing the hits.
Yeah.
Like Kiss last time. I mean, not that they had new stuff, but they definitely played their all-time hits.
Oh, well done, Evan. This is good. You can stay on us and keep them. So we're crossing live to Tom in the corner of the screen now. He's right here. There he is, going for a run.
Little picture-in-picture.
Can you overlay me so I can touch him? Is that a... Hey, Tom.
Hey.
Oh, football.
That was a football.
Football. Evan, go for broke, mate. Go for broke.
Yeah, just use them all.
We're vibing. We've done really... This is a huge success.
Yeah.
Can I speak candidly? This is a huge success.
It's been a huge success because so many generous people have donated, tuned in.
Yeah, it was good when Robbie Williams played his news. I have to play this, but I'll be over soon. I have to play a new one. I'm sorry. Oh, he's like, yeah.
Yeah, I'll be over soon. Yeah. It was
Football! American football.
if Robin Williams had to.
No, but he would have wanted to.
His label would have forced him to.
Maybe his label or whatever, because I feel like the AFL just want them to play their hits.
Yeah.
But that's probably a fair balance.
Billy Joel, I'll do it. I'm gonna do season rounds transpire tonight, Tom.
That's so good.
When you don't have to talk, but once you've recovered and had lunch and stuff, I can even make it later. We can even put it up tomorrow. But a canvas saying we raised 15,000 would be great.
Yeah.
I reckon I'll do it tomorrow. Day off.
I think it'll be even more by the end.
I feel really bad asking you to do something as I watch you drenched in sweat running 5
Running
you when you get a minute, can you upload?
Yeah, you jump on. Well, that's the idea, right? To work while you're on the treadmill.
Yeah,
if you can.
Or when you get a chance, I need that email of the. How you feeling? Good?
No, fucked.
This feels fucked.
I
Yeah.
don't think I can keep going. I think I'm going to go back to a walk.
Yeah, go back to a walk. We've done it. There's no point now. We're at
Just a little
15,352.
I'm pushing for the freedom.
We just need to make sure we do one more readout before we finish as well.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I was thinking we do that at 50.
50, yeah.
So it's the idea we hop off at 12 and we don't lag out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No one's allowed to donate after that.
Yeah, we'll spit in your face.
That's the thing. In 2 days,
Unless you want that, and then we won't spit in your face.
In 2 days, I'm going to donate all my Twitch revenue for the month as well. So it'll be even bigger on Monday.
Oh, wow, nice. We're going to smash those other ones.
They're going to lose their fucking mind.
Yeah.
Hopefully. I'm sure a bunch of them are watching right now.
Yeah, thank you for watching, Crohn's and Colitis people. This is a huge success. I'm actually blown away. I sincerely said to him before, I was like...
I feel like this becomes a tradition now.
Yeah, I love that.
Or the footy with Broden.
Yeah, we could do Crohn's every year, or we can do different ones each year, or we can...
Yeah, I feel like as an ambassador of this, every year that it's in September, I'll be doing it. But
Yeah.
we don't have to do it as this,
If you are, that's a good... what a fun...
fun thing to do.
start.
I mean, committing Evan, flip back and forth if you're committing for the rest of your life to doing
Evan as
this.
well.
And then when I
Yeah.
die, you guys can do a big, one with all our friends.
Yeah, this is a good one to build on. Next year we have, to replace me, we have Max Gorn. To replace you, we have
Rewalt.
Jack Rewalt, and to replace Tom, we have Mankind. Remember that video, that photo? There was a photo from the live shows in Melbourne the other night
It's so funny.
where he was crouched down thanking somebody. He looked like Mankind
Yeah.
with his hair.
Can you imagine if this next year is Max Gorn and Jack Rewalt hosting this?
Tom and I are dead.
We can get Jake Waterman on if he gets traded
Yeah,
to
Jake
Melbourne.
Waterman, yeah. He lives with colitis.
Yeah.
24-hour 100-kilometer run stream with celebs next year. 24
Next year
hours.
I'll only weigh 100 kilos, so I'll fucking come in and do like 20 Ks.
Yeah, you're going to be one of those hyper marathon runners next year. Like, hello everyone, I'm Tom. I'm locked the fuck in. Hugely successful.
exciting.
So how many Ks, Tom?
So we're at 3.2 plus 9, so that's
Oh, we've
12.7.
smashed it. You're over 150, Tom. Congrats.
Woo.
Whatever happened to Tom getting a haircut? Got the fuck over it, I did.
Yeah,
I'm
Broden got
trying to
over
chase
it.
down, but I don't really talk to barbers because they make me feel sad.
Make you feel sad.
Yeah,
Why?
because I'm like, I wish they could cut my hair.
You go to a barber.
No, but for the jokes, Max,
Oh.
for the joke.
Oh, I used to do like a charity thing where you cut your hair, but you can't.
That'd be funny. Broden cuts his hair for charity.
Yeah.
Just a buzz, mate. Thank you.
Yeah.
We've received 1,000 messages, Tom, on one of them.
Well, you
What a
could
banging
do the reverse thing, which is grow your hair for charity.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Which, as someone who also has
There's Mitch.
that.
Oh, he's at the front door.
I'll go get him.
There's Mitch.
I'll go get him.
Come here.
Are you, I'll go.
Go get his brother. Yeah, he's watching.
I'm getting real
Tom
fucked
Bowe.
now.
Watching on Twitch. It's been a good balance of like I think Twitch comments and YouTube comments. I feel like pretty even-ish kind of engagement, which is interesting because it's different, slightly different audiences. Would you say, or the same?
I'd say we have a much bigger audience on YouTube than Twitch.
Yes, because the YouTube is the actual footy,
Yes.
but then the Twitch is your Twitch.
Correct.
Yeah.
We don't have a footy Twitch.
That's a very funny moment where Broden's gone, you're too puffed, and I'm sitting here talking about football. Oh, look at Mitch is also in his suit.
Go, Mitchy.
And these the Blues brothers here.
We're the same person.
Yeah, the same person.
Hey, Mitch.
No tie, Mitch.
Please welcome Broden 2. It's Mitchell.
Mitch, yeah.
Mitchell, who do you think's going to win today?
I'm going for the Swans.
Oh, the Swannies.
Going for the Swans or think they're going to win?
I think they'll win.
Do you know a cafe that I went into the other day? They were like, I was like, hey, hey. I was like, hey. And then they were like, flat white. I'm like, yeah. And they went, just Mitchell? And I went, I'm Broden Kelly. That's my brother who comes in here and like, oh, what the fuck? I thought you looked different. Crazy.
That's fine. I just remembered the thing of this with the Swans. Because your mother goes for the Swans, right?
South Melbourne, yeah.
Yeah, South
Yep.
Melbourne. So you got a bit
Leone.
of a Swans there with Leone. That passion there and stuff. She's like right into it.
Yeah, she is. She comes. She says she is, but then she'll drop off. Won't she?
Yeah.
She'll drop off.
I remember last time they played a grand final, seeing a video of her that you shared. She was upset
Yeah, get Mitchell in shot.
in that Geelong game.
We are identical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mitchell's looking lean though, and he's got a nose
So
ring.
lean, Mitchell.
He's cooler than me.
I bought this suit a year ago, and I put it on, and I think I wore it.
It is hanging off you, that jacket.
I have to.
You've been getting up 5 a.m. going to the gym.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tom's my inspiration.
Thank you, Mitchell. I just did my 10-minute run.
Hey, we are at 50 now. Let's do one more run of the thank yous, Max.
Right.
And then this has been immensely successful.
That code again, Tom.
Just say the code.
953695. And then we're coming up on 13K's run right now.
Wow! Congratulations, Evan. Give us a thing.
Woo.
Yeah, whammo!
Nice.
13K's and 15,000
So much, guys.
raised.
This is a message to Evan as well. We're going to run to the grand final straight after this, but I will pick up my gym stuff from the green room tonight when I come back.
All right, here we go, guys. Thank you for the lovely donations. $50 from Sophia. We've got $10 from Jordan. We've got $3 from Anonymous. $20 from Cornell.
Thanks, fam.
Got $10 from Edwina. We have got No, you don't know this agreement.
Someone just said Mitch's Jack compared to Broden. I don't agree with it.
Yeah.
$100 from Anonymous. Thank you very much. $20 from Ethan. Thank you, Ethan. $150. Wow, from Jonathan.
Thank you, Jonathan.
And that's all. I think we're up to
Okay.
date. Oh wait, has there been another feed? No, that means.
Hey, the
course.
music was a good vibe as well. Imagine doing this without the music.
Yeah, no, I thought
God.
of that just before he came here.
Feels like a
think,
Jets gym, yeah.
Thank you all for the YouTube and Twitch donations that I'll look at.
It's good how sweaty you look, Tom. It makes it look like we've worked really hard as well.
I feel like I have.
Are you going to go home and have a shower or something?
Nah,
Oh,
I
no.
wasn't gonna. I'll just spray some deodorant,
in that room anymore.
dry myself off.
Get a shower, towel, maybe change your clothes.
Didn't bring any change of clothes.
Oh, God.
I have a jumper though.
Maybe wear the jumper.
Yeah.
Maybe Elle could bring down some stuff for you, or you could duck home.
She's at work.
You could duck home.
Alice
Yeah,
is
you
just
guys
home by
could do the
himself.
Prestige.
You could, no.
That trick from the Prestige.
There are people that still do that. Do you know that? There are still
Really?
twin magicians, yeah.
Magicians.
Yeah, and then they disappear. Like, they still exist.
But
That's amazing.
wasn't he making a clone and then killing them?
Yeah.
Oh, but that's one of the
No.
twists.
Yeah.
There are layers. There's
Many
layers.
twists.
Good movie.
Great movie.
Top 5 Nolan?
That one.
Yeah.
Easily.
Memento's free on YouTube.
Memento's free on
On
YouTube.
YouTube.
That's good to know.
Deserves to more than that.
Who did you tip, Mitch? I forgot.
The Swans.
What about for Norm?
You're tipping
What
Brizzy.
about for Norm? Yeah.
Or
Norm?
Chad Warner. Chad Warner.
At Warner, yeah. I think I think I would like tip Sydney, but I'm feeling Brisbane.
What about is Joe Danaher going to retire? I saw a thing about that. He is.
There's a chance he is.
Quite likely. BT suggested it. Or
He didn't say it. He said, oh, yeah. But it would be a weird. It would be weird. That would be the weird thing for BT to have been
no,
saying.
if that's what BT was setting up.
Wow.
It'd be a bit of a well. Now the cat's out of the bag. It would be a letdown.
But also, like,
If he didn't think it was going to come out,
it's not like
it
Danaher would retire straight after the game. That'd be an insanely weird thing to do.
Did Croft
I'm
do that?
retiring.
Yeah, did Croft do that?
I think Croft did that.
They retire like a day later.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, now I'm
Away
done
from-
now.
What did Selwood do? When he
A few days later.
Yeah, it was a few days later.
It'd be a weird thing to go make it all about myself now. It really, like,
It would, yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Because he's going to get chaired off in the grand final.
there's lots of players who say, this is going to be my last year. There's lots of people
Yeah.
who do that.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be that. Do you know, I saw Mitch Cleary talking to the Brisbane media manager out the front of Pullman yesterday. I was like, and then he tweeted that like 5 minutes later. I was like, well, that man just told you. That's why that man I saw you talking to just told you that.
It's
Very,
interesting.
very sad. Very, very sad.
Danny
I
Rick.
was going to say since it came up
Danny Ricciardo.
about Danny Ricciardo.
How do we feel? Apartment Danny Rick.
but
But that, yeah.
It'd be cool if what this person's saying, BT was talking about every player gets a premiership whether they played or not.
Oh, that was.
Could be a cool change.
Max,
oh yeah, that could be it.
was he playing for cash? He was driving for cash bet at, what was it?
Visa Cash App Racing Bulls. The worst fucking name.
What a great song to close out on. This is such a good song.
Yeah, such a song.
Rumble. So, but isn't it? It's kind of good that Rick got back for a little bit as well.
Yeah, it was nice, I guess, to prolong it, but it was a long time coming, I suppose. But sad that it's
Took a
official.
year off.
Yeah.
And also just sad how it happened. Like very unceremonious. Real dogs for doing it that way.
Yeah.
Like, because normally, like in F1, they have a cool thing when like people retire, especially like people who've been around for a while. In the last race, they do doughies on like the final lap in
Yeah.
the F1 cars, and but they do it together. So there's like 4 cars doing
Yeah, cool.
doughies
So you
together.
didn't get to do that.
He didn't get to do it. He didn't get to do his doughies.
Jacob, we're over the number, so we're just going for fun now. Essentially, he's done the 150. He's just seeing how far he can go. And we've done the number. We're just.
I've still got to do some next 2 days of September, but yes,
He's going to do a bit
will
more.
have hit. I will have hit. We will have hit. We did well.
We're talking about Danny Ricciardo and doing doughies and all that stuff.
Sad he didn't get to do them.
Yeah.
The same burnouts are only for world champions. I didn't know that.
I forgot what I was going to say. It's going to be a funny, interesting. You can still do them in Thomastown for sure. Yeah. Well, we got 4 minutes left. Do you want to say some thank yous to everyone, Tom?
Yes. Can you pass me my phone, Max?
Sorry.
Can you smell burning? I think I've broken this treadmill.
No, the room. No, it's not the. I think it's just the room vibes.
Yeah, I can't smell.
I smell something. It could be the rubber.
Ah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're done
it's
soon.
run past its maximum a few times.
Yeah, I killed it. So, thank you everyone who donated. I thought I would just read out where the funds and that go for, you know?
Please.
But I have to find it. When you donate, it sort of tells
Can
you.
anyone else sense that Tom's a bit tired?
I'm done now. Ready to...
It's a good treadmill, actually. It's done a good
Yeah,
job.
it actually did fine. So, page has been viewed 9,100 times. Almost 16,000 raised. All right, how do
That's
I
good.
donate? Don't worry, I won't keep us long, guys.
Yeah, go for it, Tom.
Oh, people are still donating. Thank you. Donate. There we go. Okay. So, we've been raising money for Crohn's and colitis. Oh, come on. It told you. I'm very unprepared for this. I'm so sorry.
Just improv it out.
So I think basically a lot of the program is for like kids and stuff. So they take like kids who get diagnosed early on camps and stuff like that.
Shit,
Get
yeah.
guest speakers out. They also run like a 24-hour like hotline and stuff. Anyway, it's really good.
Yeah, great. Are you all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, good job. Well done, Thomas. Give us Pog in the chat for Tom.
Yes.
Ev, can you give us some visual thing? Yeah.
Yes.
Very well done, Tom. Good walking every day. Did you enjoy doing it?
I did. I'm hoping I can carry these habits into the future.
Will you keep walking, do you reckon?
Yeah, so I want to walk every second day and then lift weights on the other day.
Yeah, sick. He's
Maybe
going to
have
start
Sundays
deadlift.
off
I'll
or
get you deadlifting tomorrow.
Yeah, that's it.
Amazing running, Tom.
Very well done, Tom. I'll say very quickly as well, thank you so much to Stupid Old. Stupid Old's doing this as a donation as well,
Yes.
borrowing out this incredible studio. Makes us look like we're at Channel 7. So keep an eye out for the Cheerful Earful Podcast Festival, which is next weekend. Mission Zach are doing a podcast. Will Anderson's has the Weekly Planet guys on. Plumbing the Death Star. Do go on. Matt Stewart, who knew it. I'm the worst Claire Hooper. Confessions, tuna sandwich, book cheat, pop gaze. Scan that QR code that's there to book tickets to that. There's 100 seats in the room, and then you can watch online, book tickets to that. It's going to be very, very... I like the graphic design of it just quietly as well. Don't see enough purple and yellow stuff.
Yeah.
I really like that. I look at this screen and I just see immense success. That's what I see.
Yeah.
We are in our last minute, so I think we wave goodbye and stuff.
Yeah. Let's wave goodbye.
Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Have a great grand final day.
Yeah, we'll be online all day, so you'll see
Yeah.
much more of us.
Someone will be online, and then we're going to do our pod later today. Stick around unless you're very upset when your team loses. If you're, if you enjoyed it, if you enjoyed the year, thanks for being with us. We'll talk about this later. But what a great song this is.
Is it?
Yeah. What's this called?
Done an extra K while we've been winding this up.
He's homeless, so homeless. All right, let's go for broke, Evan.
Hi, everyone.
Go for broke on the edit. We're dancing. We're celebrating. Yeah.
Whoa. Love the footy.
Yeah, great. Help.
All right, you can hit.
See you later.
You can
Bye.
You can hit that last scene, Evan.
Hit that.